Hi, I'm back. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, there's so much that I need to go over. Like, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to do. It's like, I forgot how to do this. I'm so sorry. Like, I feel like this time, me being late makes just a little more sense because low key, I forgot how to stream. Like, I was taking my sweet time. I had to take my sweet time because I gotta make sure. Okay, sound check. Okay, okay, camera. Okay, there were some things that went wrong. I was kind of irritated, but I was like, you know what? I'm still gonna continue because I care for my people, and we're just gonna keep this ball rolling. You feel what I'm saying? I hope that you are doing well. I hope that your family is well, your loved ones, everything that has breath in your life that you care about. I hope that they are all doing well because, I mean, you care for those people, those things that have breath in your life, whatever. You get what I'm saying? So, who's here? Hi, Anisu. You know what? I missed you, bro. I missed you. I missed Lisa, I missed Jenny, I missed Dayu, I missed all of you guys. I am so happy to be back. So please bear with me. Okay, it's been a whole week. I didn't think that I was gonna forget how to do certain things, you know. You can say L memory, something, I don't know. It's fine, I understand. Because I needed to take time, like, how do I do this and how do I... But what's the most important is that I'm here. So, I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Like, I can't even. And you know what? A part of the reason why I'm low key all over the place is because I'm running on 3 hours of sleep. So please bear with me. All right, my people. So, as I stated, last week, or technically, was it 2 weeks ago? As I said 2 weeks ago, I said that I was going to be, out for a little bit. I wouldn't be able to stream for all 3 days because I had a wedding to go to. It was a Congolese wedding that I went to. And when I tell you guys, I looked so good. I looked so good. Face was tea, makeup was tea, body was tea, outfits was, everything was tea. I looked so good. If you have me on Instagram, you can go through my me highlight. You can go through like my feet a little bit. I looked so good. So to my girl that got married, thank you very much. By the way, the wedding was lovely. Okay, the food was good. The ambiance was everything. I looked just so good. I have never looked so good, okay? So, if you are familiar with, like, I would just say Congolese weddings or just African weddings in general, okay? I was busy. That week I was supposed to stream. I said I cannot stream for y'all. I'm so sorry. I was busy from Wednesday up to Sunday. There was a lot going on. But every day I was happy. Every day. I was good. Of course, I missed y'all. I was thinking about y'all. You can ask some of my family members. I missed y'all. I was like, I miss my people for my streaming. But I had to do what I had to do. So, yes, I looked good. Face was tea. Body was tea. Dresses, not even just dress, but dresses were tea. And I was so dedicated to looking good all 4 days. I stood up late to do a full face of makeup, just to make sure that my makeup was going to be tea. So if you know, you know. And if you know, you understand. Yes. You look good. Thank you, Anisu. God bless you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, let me talk about the beginning. So, I'm just talking about what's tea with me. A few days before the dowry ceremony and the wedding weekend in general, I was a hot mess. So like I said, I was trying to get myself together. I was a hot mess. I was going back and forth, especially with the makeup store, because my makeup cannot be messed up. It is a whole wedding. I cannot look a mess. I was so used to just doing a little eyebrow and some lip gloss. No, I said from now on, I'm a grown woman. I'm going to be 22 soon. I have to look good. I need to know how to do my own makeup. So my sister was helping me. I was helping her. And I'm actually proud of Christelle, my sister, because it took her 3 weeks to lock in. And her makeup was chef's kiss. Makeup was tea on her as well. She did so good. Like, I'm very proud of her. So yeah, I said to myself, my makeup cannot be messed up. And on top of that, I have oily skin. So I was not about to look like a ball of grease because I do not have the right makeup product. So I did not care. There was even a moment where I came home, I just come home from the makeup store. I noticed that one of my powders was missing. And the drive to the makeup store is like what? Like 12, 14 minutes away. I grabbed my purse, grabbed my wallet, went right back out the door. Took my keys right back out the door. My dad is looking at me. The fact that he didn't even question me, he looked at me like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm going right back to the makeup store because I'm not going to look messy. And I did it. Period. So yeah, I got the right makeup product. It looked so good. I even learned how to do a bright under eye literally in under 24 hours. And if you saw my Instagram, that under eye was tea. Makeup is one thing, but doing a bright under eye and you don't look like it was all tea. I have never taken so many pictures and videos confidently with the flash on over my makeup. You guys, I looked so good. I'm obsessed. And now this summer, I am going to be in Europe. And I know for a fact my makeup during that trip is going to be tea as well. Now, the wedding itself, I'm not going to go into details concerning the dowry because it is a private ceremony. But let me tell you guys, I was scared out of my mind. I was scared. I was moving like it was my dowry. It wasn't, but I was scared, okay? Driving to the dowry had me nervous. Seeing the groom's family walk in had me nervous. And the craziest part is I don't even fully know why I was so nervous to this day. I don't know why I was so nervous, but I think it was because like just maybe it was because it was my first time going to a dowry. So that anticipation, I remember I asked a lot of questions. I was asking my mom and my dad a lot of questions like, how does this work? How does that work? How do I move? How do I speak? Like, what do I do? I was a mess, but it happened. The dowry happened and I came out just fine, but I was nervous. I was nervous. And then the wedding itself, like I said earlier, it was lit. The food was good. And it was also really nice to see my people there, to also meet people there and more. I had a great time. A swell time. And there was something that made me think to myself like, you know what? African weddings, African events in general, a number of them, not all of them. There's something about them, and I'm just gonna say, it's like especially African weddings. It's just so beautiful. What I love about African weddings is that it's all about community. If you want to expand a little bit, it's not even just weddings. We can also talk about like graduations. It's if it's organized. You know what I mean? Like a good organized African wedding, a good organized graduation, and any of that sort. It is all about community. It's so beautiful seeing everyone come together. People from all over the world are coming together for this particular event. People are cooking. People are helping to clean. People are, helping with like clothing or what hairstyle you should do or what outfits you should have. Everything was just perfect. Because I remember during the wedding preparation, it was like my church was involved deeply. It wasn't just the bride and the groom's families that were involved. No, everybody was involved. It was an affair for everybody because this wedding had to happen and it had to be exquisite. And that's exactly what happened. And I just love it. My favorite part, it was even the barbecue, just watching everyone come together to celebrate the couple. It was just chef's kiss. Beautiful. It's all about community, and it's just like everyone is somehow, some way involved, and I just found that to be very precious. And I know for a fact that when my time comes, this is something that I would definitely want for everyone to come together to celebrate me, but to also be with their loved ones as well. Because for some people, it's been like, 10 years, 15 years? Oh, we haven't seen each other. But, Natalie's getting married. Okay, we're going to all come together. And I miss you. I love you. Like, I don't even believe it. Like, after the wedding, people go back home immediately. No! Come here. Let's hug each other. Let's love one another. How have you been? It's been so long. Oh my. It's so precious. And that's what I want for me. We're in Europe for the summer. I can't confirm. I can't confirm, but I'm going to say Paris, Brussels, London. Why is my voice cracking? Cracking so much. I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, Paris, Brussels, London. Around there. Around there. So, if you are in Europe and you catch me in those streets, come say hi. I would love to see you. I would love to see you. I love talking to my people from online. All right, you guys. So I have a couple of videos that I would like to react to. But before we get started, there is something that I really want to talk to you guys about. So once again, I had a wonderful weekend. It was lit. It was cool or whatnot. And the thing is, though, while I was enjoying my week, I was still thinking about you guys heavily. I was thinking about how I'm going to do streaming from this day forward. And there are some things that I have decided that I'm going to start doing that I want to announce to you all. So, I will say, although I love streaming, please trust me, I do love streaming. And if I want to, I can stream 5 days a week and be happy. I realize that it's also okay to slow down. Because I was even noticing like every week it would be like 6 to 12 videos. I don't even know, like around that number, 6 something videos that I have to post. And then there's streaming, like there was like a whole lot going on. And I can't handle it. It's just I feel like I need to slow down. So I have decided that I am going to start streaming once a week. I used to do that on TikTok. I would go live once a week. And so here on YouTube, it appears to me that the most active day is Saturdays. So with that being said, I am now going to start streaming only on Saturdays. And we're going to start that next week. Chill. I didn't say that I was done streaming, but I think once a week is good too. Please. I used to stream, you know what? No, because I used to stream 5 days a week. When I started streaming here on YouTube, it was in November. It used to be 5 days a week. I was so dedicated, and I'm still dedicated. But my thing is, I have a life as well, Anisu. I have to keep the ball rolling. So please, let me expand, okay? On the bright side, Saturday streams should be longer because I will be collecting content to react to along with trending topics to talk about. You guys told me that you prefer that I do like free balling with streaming, meaning that you prefer that I go over the streams programs without being too punctual with time. So that will be respected. It's not like I'm saying, oh, I'm going to do like once a week and then like F y'all. Like, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is because I'm doing it once a week, those streams should be longer. It's not a promise, but it should be longer. So you should be expecting like 5 to even 7 hour streams. We'll see. Because I'm still busy on Saturdays, but I'm finding ways to, accommodate. You get what I'm saying? I think it's going to be better than me streaming 3 days a week and then it's like, 4 hours every day of that schedule. You know what I mean? So Saturdays, it should be longer. At least, I would say at least 4 hours. Because, I'm still going to be collecting stuff throughout the week. Like, this is happening, let me collect it. This is going on. Okay, this video dropped. Okay, like, I'm going to keep doing that. So we should be good. So yeah, that is what I wanted to quickly talk to you guys about. So as I said, starting next week, I'm going to be streaming only on Saturdays. And as always, if anything changes, you guys will be the first to know. So to some people, it may not be great news. I appreciate that. I love y'all. But I also need to take care of myself, and I also need to do my best to prevent myself from having any type of burnout, because That's also my issue, is that I would be burnt out and I wouldn't even realize it because I'm just such a hard worker. And it's not even like a flex for real. Like, I really be abandoning my sleep. Like I said earlier, I'm running on 3 hours of sleep because I was working on something and I was so dedicated, I forgot to take care of myself. I know, irresponsible on my end, but that's how I am. I'm an overachiever. I work super hard on stuff that I'm super passionate about. And that leads me to sacrificing my mental. And it's even to the point where I even forget to eat. Like, I'm like, oh, oops, I'm hungry. Let me go eat some. It can get ugly. It can get ugly. So, I have to do it. Because even if I burn out, I'm still going to end up No, I can't do that. So, 1 day a week, I think it's going to be perfectly fine. It's going to be on Saturdays. What do you do you guys have time for me on Saturdays? You guys have shown me that you have time for me on Saturdays because that's when y'all are the most active. So you should be expecting this, right? When it comes to content, you guys love UD. You guys love, is it JiDion? Because in the Bible it's like JiDion. But is JiDion even in the Bible? Let me be so for real with myself. Is JiDion even in the Bible? You know the name JiDionPremium, EDP watch. We have Skeeter Jean. We have, you guys hate Pop the Balloon, but it's available. We have FitXFearless. We have other red pill content creators. So if I have all of that for one Saturday, that is a fat stream. Or should I say the F word? But that is a large stream. So we should be good. JiDion is in the Bible. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. So yes, we should be good. Thank you guys so much. Very, very nice. All right. So as I said, I have 2 videos that I would like to react to. The first one is from FitXFearless. It's talking about how to attract women without saying a word. And I'm a woman, so I will be here to confirm if it is true or not. And then we have a video from JiDionPremium. Is it JiDion? I'm saying JiDionPremium. I don't even know how to say it in English. Is it Gideon? I don't know. You get the point. So I want to go ahead and get into it. If you are watching me and you haven't typed, I need you to type because I do this to talk to y'all. I want to talk to y'all. But I want to go ahead and get started. It's here. And I also want to say that not next week, I'm sorry. You guys, running low on sleep is not cute. Don't be like me. We have UD this week that I'm going to be reacting to. And we also have Jack TV. Jack TV is getting better with posting. Because I could have sworn the last time that they posted was like 2 weeks prior to their recent video. So Jack TV, please keep that up. Same thing with Soulless J. I need you to, pick up the pace. Because I actually like your guys' content. People can keep talking about y'all. People can keep saying, oh, the videos are fake. The person has been exposed. I don't want to believe it. Because it's just so good. The storyline is just so good. So addictive. So I don't want to believe that it's fake. I don't even want to imagine how it could be fake. But let's go ahead and get into FitXFearless. I'm going to be here to confirm whether or not what he's saying is facts. You guys know me. I play fair. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Video, I'm going to teach you how to attract women without saying a word. Okay. Guys, subconscious cues are incredibly important in getting women that you can do a lot without even talking to her that make you stand out. A lot of guys are trying to always memorize lines and figure out what to say to the girl, but it's what you do subconsciously, it's what you do non-verbally that will make the biggest difference. Let's get right into the video. Number 1, the first thing that you can do to make a woman start feeling you and make a woman be attracted to you is to have really good eye contact that is not creepy. Listen, guys, you cannot look like a weirdo. You cannot look like a stalker.
This is rude. This is why I don't understand the guys that really be calling Fit for advice. And you know that you look rough. And Fit, this is bullying. I didn't even listen to what he said. That threw me off. Like, why would you do that? I've never seen that before. And he just put letter H. I'm confused. I like how so far he's not saying chase.
Feeling you and make a woman be attracted to you is to have really good eye contact that is not creepy. Listen, guys,
No,
you cannot look like.
Okay, good job, Fit. That's true. Eye contact is very important. And you guys already know we're going to talk about it later on in today's stream towards the end. But my social skills have... Yeah. But eye contact, very important. Yes.
Like a weirdo. You cannot look like a stalker. A lot of guys confuse eye contact for staring. A lot of guys confuse eye contact for being creeps. Women don't operate that way. They want to deal with a man that is confident and can say it with his eyes. You will hear a lot of women say that they can't maintain eye contact with an attractive guy. The reason they can't maintain eye contact with an attractive guy is because he does it in a subtle but yet charming way.
I fear he cooked. Because I'm already low-key socially awkward. And I just feel like if I'm into a guy, if a guy is attractive to me and he's good at making eye contact, I'm gonna be like that. So, okay.
He's not staring at her. He's not gawking at her. He's not trying to make her feel uncomfortable. He just knows how to look at her, elicit that lust, that attraction without coming across like another weirdo.
Why is it always lust? Lust, 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 lust. Lust, 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 lust. It's always that. It's always that. Why can't it just be like, I like you? Why can it never be, it's never anything beautiful with these red pill guys. It's always about lust, 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 lust. Lust. I'm waiting for love. Let's talk about love. I love love. Let's talk about love. Let's be more respectful when we talk about these things. It's always about, At some point, I have to get over it, but it's irritating. It's always looking at with lust. Like, if a man is looking at me with lust, I don't want the guy. Back up. Because you're not genuine. It's not pure. Nothing pure comes from lust. Oh.
If you have creepy eyes, like deep blank stares at women, you're not ever going to be a man that they feel attracted to. You got to know how to be subtle. You have a non-verbal communication. You look in the eyes like, yeah, I'll fuck shit out you. Yeah.
Yeah. This red pill stuff is demonic. It really does derive from the deepest pits of hell.
Girl, you giving her that look without necessarily you just looking at her like you ain't all that. I can look at you in your eyes, deep in your soul, make you blush without having to. I don't gotta do too. I can look without necessarily. You just looking at her like you ain't all that. I can look at you in your eyes, deep in your soul, make you blush without having to.
That is so toxic. It's always, y'all always say something that I agree with, and then you just swerve in another direction. Oh, you ain't, oh, that's, like, I feel, if you're gonna look, okay, if you are going to look at me lustfully, and then on top of that, you're like, oh, you're not even all that. I can look at you and get you nervous. Even if I do that, I'm not a stupid woman. I have discernment. If you feel that way towards me, I don't want to deal with you. And I won't deal with you because I have some self-respect. And more women need to have that mindset too. We don't deserve this. This type of mindset, we don't deserve that. I promise you, you want a genuine, beautiful relationship, stop listening to stuff like this and go touch some grass. A lot of people are fried. A lot of people are saying, if a man loves me, he will buy me a Birkin because of social media. People are fried. You know what? Our parents are right. It really is the damn phones. And guys like this will keep making money because people are really listening to this. Okay.
I don't got to do too much, right? I know you want me. I got the confidence that you want to fuck with me. I got the confidence that you desire me. That's the look you must have. You have that kind of look, women are going to be drawn to you. They're going to feel safer with you.
I'm not going to feel safe with a man that makes everything about him. Everything he just said it just sounds self-centered. I'm not gonna deal with you. Once again, I have discernment. I'm not a stupid woman. I may be attracted to a man, but I'm not stupid with it. Like, I'm gonna still use my brain. What type of women are y'all meeting that got y'all thinking like this? That got y'all moving like this? Really? I wonder.
A woman feeling safer with you, her being very feminine with you, is what makes her feel attracted to you. Number 2, dressing sharply. You cannot skip out on the fashion. You cannot dress like a bum. You cannot have a bad appearance and expect women to be attracted to you. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't care what comes out of your mouth. If you're not well put together, if you can't even look like you know how to put an outfit together, why would a woman ever be attracted to you?
That's true. If you don't have yourself together, I'm not gonna look at you twice. I'm not. I'm sitting here, I look, lovely, and then you're dressed the way you're dressed. I won't take you serious. And don't even get me started on the hygiene.
You got to know how to stand out with your image. You got to know how to stand out with your looks. You can't be one of these guys, man, that is, you half-ass your fashion. You half-ass your look. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You always have to be wearing clothes that are very well suited, clothes that make you look good. All I wear is fitted clothes. I'm in great shape. I got muscles. You don't have to even break the bank for this. You can get your clothes tailored. You can find them in places that look good, and you can alter them, but you can look good, man. You don't have to be walking around looking like a child. You have to throw away the clothes that make you look immature. The baggy pants.
And I want to say this too, and this is just my opinion, okay? This is not for every woman. I hate seeing men go on dates with their women, and the women they're wearing like a nice dress with some nice heels, smelling good, all that stuff. Very beautiful. They did their hair, full face of makeup, beautiful. And the men are in tracksuits. The men got a ski mask on. The men got their hoodie up. And I may sound strict, but I don't like tennis shoes. We're going on a nice date and you're wearing tennis shoes. No. Put on some dress shoes. If I'm going to be wearing heels, you're going to be wearing dress shoes. If I'm going to be wearing a whole dress, you are going to wear a dress shirt. Is that what it is in English? We say chemise. I want you to wear chemise. I want you to wear dress pants. Put on your nice cologne. Put that on. Get a haircut. Do your hair. Do your nails. Be clean. You need to match what I got going on. I hate that. No, I actually hate that. Dressing casual. Like, some men are really lazy. Your woman is like top notch. And you dress like you're going to the park or something. No. Hate it. I hate that. So that's just how I feel. I may sound strict to you, but that's just how I feel. What you wear is very important.
It's the oversized clothes. There is no woman on the planet that can be sincere, will ever tell you that she feels drawn, she feels compelled to be with a man that looks like a child. Yeah, it might be stylish.
That's the one. I feel like you dress in a tracksuit on a whole date. It's supposed to be a formal date. To me, you are childish. Where are your dress pants? Where's your chemise? Where are your dress shoes? What's going on? Your haircut. What's going on? Yeah. You dress like a child. Yes.
To some women. Some women are into men like that. But the majority of women are drawn to strength. They're not drawn to men who are fucking metrosexuals. You can improve your looks. You can be on point. But you don't want to become one of these, when you don't want to become a fashionista. Like, you don't want to become one of those dudes. Simply because you're gonna have women start testing you. You're gonna have women start poking at you. The classy man always wins. I've been saying this shit since the beginning of YouTube. Think about James Bond. Have you ever seen James Bond wear baggy clothes? Have you ever seen James Bond sag his pants? Have you ever seen James Bond wear trendy bullshit? You have to look like a man. Why is it that that look is always attractive to women, but the trends always come and go? You ever think about that? Think about a man that is well put together in a nice suit. He walks into a room. Don't matter if it's 2050 or 1950. That motherfucker's gonna get attention. Why is that? Which shows you proof over a longer period of time? Being a classy, well-dressed man or being a trendy boy? The trendy boy comes and goes. The classy man is always gonna be a staple that women.
I prefer a mixture. I really do hate tracksuits. I don't believe in tracksuits. I hate it. But there needs to be some type of mix. There are some men that wear like a nice back, like they wear like cargo pants, a nice hoodie, like for casual outings. I think that's nice. And then when it comes to dates, you know, they dress up more with their shimmies and dress pants and then dress shoes. I like that mixture, you know? I'm into that. Versatility, you know what I mean? It's not always going to be James Bond. Okay, then I'll be like, have some variety. You know what I mean? So that's just how I feel. To other women, it may be something else.
Especially feminine women. See, you know what the mistake that men make? You got these G.I. Joe girls, these masculine chicks that like that shit, and you think, oh, well, these girls like it. Is that girl really feminine? Is that girl really submissive? You guys be complaining about women this, women that, women this, women that, and you play into the bullshit that gets you the wrong type of girls. I'm a man that I believe in dressing very sharply. Anytime that I'm going out to a nice establishment, I'm gonna have a nice polo shirt on, buttoned, tucked in with a belt, nice watch on, I'm gonna look like a man. The women who are going to be attracted to me are gonna be women that like masculine men, are gonna be women that like men who are well put together and have a career. I'm not a hood dude.
I don't understand. So men like him are looking for feminine women, but then they don't want anything serious with these feminine women? Because what did he just say in the beginning? He was talking about when I look at you, yeah, you ain't all that. So why are you looking for feminine? Okay.
I'm not from the streets. I'm not Pookie and Ray Ray. I don't want to be.
I'm not from the streets, but it's like he has a street mindset. When I look at you, it's like it's just lust, nothing more than that. We're all over the place. It's one thing or it's the other. I don't have that street mentality. So, what am I gonna do? I'm going to behave like I do not have the street mentality. I'm going to move like I desire marriage. I'm going to move like I desire to have children in a wedlock. I'm going to be feminine. Take care of my household. Like, you know, stuff like that. So, it's just all over the place. Like, he's saying some stuff that's facts, but it's all coming from lust. So he can never be fully right to me.
Confused as them. I'm a well put together man. I'm a classy man. So if you're getting a certain type of woman that likes that shit, and then you're complaining about masculine girls, look at how you dress. How are you shocked? There's no girl that likes the Pookie and Ray Ray type that's gonna be into me. That's just the reality. The girls who like hood dudes from the streets don't like me. I don't like them either. That don't fit their look. But if you walk around baggy clothes, you got all the newest trends, you can't be shocked when you're only attracting a certain type of girl. You're like, fit, why do I only get ghetto chicks?
This is random, but I don't understand feminine women that are okay with dating men from the streets. Like gang members and all that stuff. It would never make sense to me. I don't think it's cute. I don't think it's funny. It's like it's all fun and games until someone gets popped or he has to go pop someone. If in my opinion, I don't look at you as a feminine woman if you are choosing to deal with men like that. I'm not going to take you serious. But it's your life, girl. You do what you want.
Did you see how you wear your clothes? Did you see? And this doesn't mean you can't have a casual look that looks nice, but bro, you are what you are. Like you how you put yourself out there is what you attract. So you got to make sure that, man, you're dressing up nice all the time, looking like a man. If you want to attract high quality, submissive, cooperative women, I want to attract professional girls. The more money I've made, the more successful I've gotten, I am now more attracted to super classy professional girls.
Makes no sense, because you're literally saying, I want women that are fit. I have to call you out because ain't no freaking way. You're not for real right now. This is the same man that says how to get women to chase you, how to get women to pursue you. Man, you should be moving like these women are non-factor. They are nothing. It's not that serious with them. And all you talk about is moving from dating them, like going to the bedroom. There's nothing more than that. You don't mention marriage. You don't even believe in marriage. You don't believe that women and whatever men should be getting married, because I subscribe to him. I know what he'd be saying. He doesn't believe in marriage because he feels like men are not going to benefit from it. So why are you going after classy women? You should, if you are also doing things in such a lustful way, you don't even have love for these women, why don't you go after prostitutes? I don't understand. And I'm talking about all men that think like him. Why don't you go after sex workers? Why do you have to go after feminine, classy women? Because to me, a true feminine, classy woman is going to be serious with her life. She's going to pursue marriage. She's going to want to be married. She's going to know how to cook, how to clean. It's not even just a feminine thing. It's a basic human skill. But anyways, she knows how to cook. She knows how to clean. She knows how to take care of her household. She's amazing with children. Stuff like that. A classy woman is good with nurturing, even if she doesn't want to get married. But it doesn't matter, because here we're talking about love. Here we're talking about marriage. If you don't want to be married, you can still be a feminine, classy woman, okay? But we're talking about marriage here. For women that want to be married, they have all these beautiful qualities. Why would you want to tarnish that? I don't get it. Why would you want to go after women like that? Like for lust. Just for you to be lustful. You don't want to honor her. Women like that honor themselves. And you want to just bring it down by going after you just want to sleep with her. There's nothing beyond that. I don't understand men like that. It's demonic. So there are things that Fit be saying that I'm like, okay, I agree with you. But the motive behind it is where he will always, always, always lose me. I feel like you can empower men. I just had a conversation with my dad concerning this. He doesn't believe in empowering men. He believes in be a man. Just be a man. Why do you need a man to come up to you and be like, you are this? And that's how he feels. With me, I believe in empowering men, but not like this. You don't need to empower men by bringing women down. And it's not like he's not an insult to me. Like, he's not saying, oh, it's everything happens because of women. No. So far, I don't get that from him. I get that from MJ. MJ get right, but not him. With him, he's saying women, it's like, it's nothing more than just sleeping with them. That's how he moves. So don't talk about intimacy. Don't talk about love. Don't talk about none of that. Just talk about, hey, you are a man. Get yourself together. Get your finances together. Fix your hair. Fix everything. Let's focus on that. Instead of having this demonic motive, like, oh, you need to do this so that you can attract these type of women and sleep with them. And you're going after classy women, which I feel like is demonic. Doesn't the Bible talk about the devil prowls around like a lion waiting for someone to devour? That's how I feel about these red pill men. They go after beautiful, classy, elegant women that have the motive to get married. And they do stuff like, no. And I feel like you as a woman, if you are very classy, you are a traditional woman, you respect yourself, you honor yourself, and you desire to be married, you should be able to have the discernment to not deal with men like this. Or else you're just going to bring yourself down. It's not even him, it's you. You're bringing yourself down. You're bringing your value down. Stop playing with yourself. Men like this exist. Oh, let's continue. Because that just disturbed my spirit.
Just part of being a mature man. You can see my growth on YouTube. Like,
hey,
when
what?
I was
Let me get some context.
quality, submissive, cooperative women, I want to attract professional girls. The more money I've made, the more successful I've gotten, I am now more attracted to super classy professional girls. This is just part of being a mature man. You can see my growth on YouTube.
Please, I beg. This is not mature at all. Going after classy, elegant women that want to be married because of lust. There's nothing more to it. And he even believes. I forgot to mention this too, because once again, I subscribe to him. He even believes in having. I think yeah. He believes in having one woman, just like Myron from Fresh and Fit, having one woman, right, like his main chick, but he's gonna have other broads around. That's what he believes in. That's demonic. I don't believe that these men deep down inside have peace. That's just how I feel. They're never going to confirm. I mean, who am I to them for them to confirm that? But I don't believe that deep down inside they are at peace. Because everything is spiritual. You sleeping with people like there's no tomorrow. There's no way you are okay mentally. There's no way you are okay spiritually. There's no way. Every person that I have ever seen that has testified about living this type of life and they came out of it, they all said the same thing. They all have a common denominator: lack of peace. At this point, this is for rage bait, attention, and money. Because I'm hearing that men are paying to talk to these guys and seek advice. I ever find out that my man is listening to stuff like this, like him, MJ Get Right, Steph is Cold, all these people, alpha male talks, all that stuff, we will not be together. Because what's going on in your... Oh, no. No. Once again, this stuff is just social media, but I promise you, when you go meet people and when you, in general, go touch some grass, you will realize love is more prominent than you think. Love is more prominent than you think. Love is out there. Just go touch some grass. I'm telling you. The people that I surround myself with, mentally, they are not fried. But what did I have to do to go be with these people? I had to go touch grass. But you want to sit at home, be an incel, and listen to red pill men all day? You think you have this mindset of, oh, maybe I shouldn't be dating nurses because nurses be cheating with the doctors. That's you. You're fried. Okay.
Like when I was FitXFearless, early 20s, this is the evolution of me as a creator. Like, I didn't mind dealing with hood chicks and girls who are like, but nah, man, that shit turns me off, bro. I want a girl that has her shit.
And it should. It should turn you off. Because he's not a classy man. He can say whatever he wants to say about me if he ever thinks I'm relevant enough to talk about. I know where I stand. I know my place. But I'm saying, just like how I'm talking about classy women, elegant women, you shouldn't be dealing with hood rats, hoodlums, these street thugs. You shouldn't be dealing with men. Not even just that, but men that look at you lustfully like you are nothing beyond the bedroom. Respect yourself. Stay away from men like that. Same thing with men. You are an elegant man. You dress nicely. You respect yourself. You're educated. All that stuff. Right? Stay away from these hood chicks. The hoodlums. Women that are not serious with their lives. Gold diggers. Stay away from that. You're 20 years old. You are, for example, working at a fast food place, trying to get yourself together, trying to work by. It's not even your future. You don't want it to be your future. But you're trying to get some bills paid. You're trying to elevate in life. But you got to start somewhere, right? Stay away from women that look at you like you are a brokey. You are 20 years old working at McDonald's and you have women that are calling you brokey. That doesn't make any sense. As long as you have a vision, as long as you have direction, as long as you are ambitious, I don't see an issue. A 25-year-old woman can work at McDonald's and women won't say much. Men won't even say much. There are some men that will even take that woman out of that. What's her name? Cristiano Ronaldo's, that's not his wife. But who is she? I guess the girlfriend? I hate that I'm saying that. They're not even married. And they have kids. Anyways, Cristiano Ronaldo's longtime girlfriend, she was working at a Louis Vuitton store? a store of some sort, he got her right out of there. Took good care of her. He takes good care of her, but he won't honor her. But you get the point. With women, it's different. It's like a double standard in a way. But with men, for some reason, a 22-year-old is working at Marshall's, Walmart, trying to get by. All of a sudden, he's a baroque. As long as you have a vision, as long as you are ambitious, as long as you have goals, I don't see an issue personally. And more women that are elegant, classy, respect themselves, and they have respect for people will think like me as well. Are you at least in school? Are you getting yourself, like, what's going on? These are things that we want to know. But if it's like you're working at Walmart with no direction, you have no clue what you're doing with your life, you don't even know, like, there's just nothing going on inside. Let's just say, because it's okay to not know fully what you're doing with yourself, but it's different if you are comfortable. You're comfortable with the fact that you're 23 or something, working at Walmart with no direction. That's where we have a problem. I'm not going to sit here and call you a brokey, but you lack vision. Therefore, you lack in all other areas. Sorry, I carried on. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah, men, it's same thing here. Respect yourself. Be with, just touch some grass. It's that simple. Just touch some grass. All the stuff that you see online it's not real. I'm telling you.
Get together. I want a girl that's about getting money. I want a girl that's like serious about life, because that's what I am.
Oh, please. Fit will keep saying stuff that's gonna make me keep switching. Like, repeat.
But nah, man, that shit turns me off, bro. I want a girl that has her shit together. I want a girl that's about getting money. I want a girl that's like serious about life, because that's what.
So let's we're gonna break it down. Say it again. Hold on.
Chicks and girls who are like, but nah, man, that shit turns me off, bro. Okay. I want a girl that has her shit together.
So he wants a woman that has her stuff together. Okay. What's number 2?
I want a girl that's about getting money.
He wants a woman that's about getting her money. Okay.
A girl that's like serious about life.
And he wants a woman that is serious with her life. Yet he doesn't believe in serious relationships, let alone marriage. We are in hell. Everybody, please log off, go out, go take care of yourself. Are you guys listening to this?
Because that's good chicks and girls who are like, but nah, man, that shit turns me off, bro. I want a girl that has her shit together.
A woman that has her stuff together.
I want a girl that's about getting money. I want
a woman that is about getting her money.
A girl that's like serious about life.
He wants a woman that is serious with her life. Yet he doesn't believe in marriage. Not only he doesn't believe in marriage, but he believes that women should be pursuing him and men in general. He also believes that with women, it's nothing beyond the bedroom. Wow! This is not real! The contradiction. You want a woman that respects herself, meanwhile you don't even respect her, let alone yourself. Doesn't the Bible say a man that loves his, like, if you love a woman, you have to love her like you love yourself? If you respect yourself, why are you struggling to respect the woman that you are supposed to love? The Bible never lied. This is crazy. Fit, are you serious? Say psych right now. April is approaching. Say it's a prank. I have heard a lot of crazy stuff from Fit, but this is number 1. The craziest thing, I have never heard a Fit talk about his type in women. Never. I have never heard a Fit talk about his type. This is my first time hearing it. And yet, look at his life. You guys, to a good woman, money is not everything. We care about how you carry yourself as a man. He believes in having multiple broads, having his whores. That's what he believes in. He believes in having his circle of broads, but having that one woman that he would just fully take care of. Same thing with Myron. But they prefer to go after women that are classy, respect themselves, and are just traditional women in general. I wouldn't even be. He doesn't respect. We talked about this last week, or the week before. He doesn't respect women that wear super tight clothes, wear overtly revealing clothing. He doesn't respect women like that. But when he goes after these traditional women that respect themselves, that cover themselves up just a little bit, women that are modest in general, he only has intentions of sleeping with them. Women that respect themselves. Like, guys, this is so demonic. I'm actually sick. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep. I'm gonna lose my mind. Are you serious? This is the worst thing that Fit has ever said. Like, to say that I am perplexed is an understatement. To say that I am flabbergasted is an understatement. And we are only 7 minutes in. We have 10 more minutes of this. Please touch some grass. There's nothing wrong with you seeing a beautiful woman, you DM her, trying to see if you have a chance. I understand. Okay? It happens. And a lot of times it works out. But meet people. Talk to people. Don't sit at home and listen to stuff like this. You won't go far in life. I promise you. You think, because you have all the money in the world, you're going to make it extremely far. No, you're not. And to be so honest with you, I only trust wealthy. There's rich and then there's wealthy. I only trust wealthy people that are either super secure by themselves, as in they don't want to be married. They just want to, live their life. It's either that, and I'm talking about those secure single people that are not going around sleeping with people like handshakes. No, those wealthy people that don't do that stuff are who I respect. I also respect wealthy people that are either in serious relationships and are faithful, or they are married. Those are the only wealthy people I respect. I can't respect stuff like this. He doesn't even respect women like me. He doesn't even respect women like me. Because all he has in his head is lust. So, okay.
That's what I am. I'm a professional man. I coach professional men. Like, I don't want a girl that makes me look bad. I can't go out in public with a girl that makes me look, you know what I'm saying? Like, professional men, we kind of got to deal with a certain type of girl. You know what I'm saying? That's you, bro. You got to make sure that how you look is getting you the kind of girl that you want. Number 3, grooming to perfection. Guys, this should go without saying that being well groomed is extremely important in terms of attracting women. I make sure that my grooming is always on point. Listen, I got a beard.
My woman. Which one, Fitz? Which one? Because Myron says something similar to that. He has his one woman that he fully takes care of, but he has other broads.
Beard trimmer that I use every 2 days. My beard is never gonna get scruffy. I have liners. I get my hair cut. I get a lineup and my fade once a week. I'm on camera. I'm a content creator. I have to look put together. But this is just who I am as a person. I started doing way better with women when I started to make sure that my appearance was always on point. One of my clients, when I was personal training, he's the one that kind of like brought me into this mindset. He was a dude already making 7 figures. I keep telling you, me coaching guys as a personal trainer that were making millions changed my fucking life. This dude was already making M's. And he was saying how, like, man, him making sure that he was put together every week did him wonders with business and everything. Like, he always felt sharp. I adopted that mindset and made my grooming on point. Not only did my business take off, but I was doing better with girls. If you're scruffy, if you have weeks where you go with no haircut, you're not looking like your best, how are you gonna feel like your best? If you don't look the part, you're not gonna act the part. You're not gonna believe like you're the best. If you go out the house, no lineup, you haven't gotten a haircut in a month, how the fuck you gonna feel confident? How the hell you gonna feel good to approach a girl? But when you always on top of your hygiene, you always on top of your grooming, there's no day of the week that you don't feel like the man. There's no day of the week that you feel less than. And that confidence, it exudes. It shows. My grooming is always on point. I see a girl, I know I look good. I don't gotta look 3-4 times in the mirror and try to make something happen. I know I look good because I take care of it. Make sure my beard is always well kept. My appearance is everything. You have one chance to make a good first impression. You're not gonna get a second one. Most people are not gonna give you a second chance.
It depends on how you carry yourself. There are some people that you meet, you don't like, they trip on something, they fall in front of you, and then like, I'm not the type to look at a man that does that and be like, oh, he's a mess. Like, no, stuff happens. But first impression does matter. Take care of yourself. I'm so sorry because he's saying all this just for him to only have lust in his head. No love, just lust. And there are some, more specifically African men, that keep trying to defend polygamy, that keep trying to defend having multiple women, period. Oh, because, oh, I can take care of them. There are even men that practice Islam that try to tell me that it's okay. In your religion, it's okay. Do not try to inflict your practices onto me. I talk about the Lord all the time. I talk about the Bible all the time. But I'm not ever going to come on here and say, you have to believe in God or else you're going to hell. I'm not doing that. Because the Lord himself does not force himself onto us. All the bad things that are happening in this world is because of free will. If he were to intervene, like majorly intervene, like stop every bad thing from happening, then he would be violating our use of free will. So understand that. Anyways, I don't care. This whole thing with like polygamy and having multiple women, no matter how many times you try to defend it to me, it will never make sense to me. And I'm always going to look at you funny. I will always look at you funny. I know a lot of people because I touch grass. I know men that practice Islam. I know Muslims that are men. They don't want to have multiple women. They just want one woman. They know that they can have multiple women, but they choose to have one. So don't try to, even if you're not Muslim, it's just something that you're into. I don't care. I don't believe in it. There's just stuff that he's saying. I will keep on having to remind myself, like, he's okay with having multiple women. He thinks that it's normal. He thinks that it's okay. Solomon in the Bible had 700 wives. God never approved of it. You get what I'm saying? I even forgot how I got here. But there was something that he said that made me want to say that. Having multiple women is a no-go. Period. And women, don't get comfortable. Some of you are okay with having multiple men. Y'all like to entertain multiple men. Y'all are okay with being in a relationship with multiple men. You are just as weird to me. You're just as dirty. And yes, I'm judging. Because it's just so nasty when you think about it. I don't even want to explain it. It's just nasty. And don't even get me started on procreating with multiple people. I personally feel like if you are an officiant and you're okay with marrying polygamists, you are not a real pastor. That's just me though. Same thing with being an officiant that marries people in homosexual relationships. The Bible said no to it. Okay? If I were to be officiant, I'm not going to say to, if I were to be officiant and a homosexual couple came to me and was like, oh, we want to get married, blah, blah. There is a TikTok. Why do I keep skipping TikToks that I need to bring up? There was a gay man that said, yes, I am going to marry a man, but I'm not going to play in God's face and get married in the church, knowing that the Bible says what it says, knowing that God said what he said. Thank you. Because I'm not going to keep pretending with people. I'm not going to keep acting like this is okay and that's okay. I'm not okay with Christian people, so-called Christians, going up to gay people and saying, you're going to hell. No! Because Jesus is love. But Jesus did not teach us to be subservient, to be extremely tolerant. I don't condone hatred towards people of that community. I have people that I love dearly that are of that community. And I want to say shout out to my people that I know personally, because I be saying stuff and you guys don't take offense to it because you know me. You know that I love you dearly. My friends that are in fraternities and sororities, you know that I love you deeply. I may not agree with you, but I love you deeply. This is what happens when you touch grass, you guys. This is what happens when you touch grass. This is the message for today. This is what happens when you touch grass. If you think that people of the LGBTQ community are extremists and they all have blue hair and they're all aggressive and they want to like fight you, you don't know life. You need to go out more. There are people of that community that still respect Christianity. They respect what the Bible says. They don't force themselves onto other people. There are people like that exist. And it's wonderful. Just like how I don't say, oh, you have to, you're a woman that likes women, you have to marry a man, or, oh, you're never, because I love them. Just like how they love me, I respect them, they respect me. You guys, it's so simple. It's so simple. There's nothing wrong with saying what the Bible says as long as you carry it with respect and love. I'm so sorry, I'm getting way off track. But I was trying to say, if I were to be an officiant, okay, and a gay couple came to me or a lesbian couple came to me, transgender, whatever, anybody of that community came to me and said, we want to get married. I'm not going to marry them. Because what does the Bible say? I'm not going to conform to what the world is doing. I'm not going to conform to that. I don't respect officiants that do that. You're not a real pastor to me. That's like, it's one thing for you to say, if you are of the community, I still want you to come to church. That is a very beautiful thing. I went to a church, I dropped my brother off at this one church, and I saw gay couples in the church. Okay? It's fine. But to try to say, oh, not only you are welcome to this church, but I will even marry you off. No! The Bible does not agree to that. Oh. I'm African, my grandfather, but American, my father, maybe more than one wife. Exactly. Polygamy to me is demonic. I don't care what you, I don't care. Polygamy is demonic. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's like I'm giving you consent to cheat on me. No. God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. I heard of that. And it's true. I'm following what God said because I know where I'm going to go in the end. I'm going to follow what God said. I'm not going to conform to the world. So, if you guys think that people of the LGBTQ community are aggressive, people that yell at you, scream at you, and they are extremists, you're around the wrong types of people from that community. There are a number of them that are amazing people. They are so respectful and they are so loving. And some of them, they have no intentions of changing, but still they are amazing, kind, wonderful people. And I'm so grateful that I've met them. They're just wonderful people. They've even blessed me in some ways. There are things that you can even learn from them because they're still human beings. There are things that you can learn from them. There are things that they can learn from you. You know what I mean? It's all about loving one another. Relationship. You guys, I'm so sorry I'm getting off track. But relationships too. Not all of them are infidels. I'm never going to get into a relationship because men cheat. What? What? You're on your phone too much. You need to go out more. And no, you don't have to go to church to find the one. Let's continue. I'm so sorry, guys.
Especially women. So if you're not dressing and you're not looking, you're not grooming properly, you can't expect women to be wanting to fuck with you. You're half-assing this shit and you're expecting girls to like you. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
But you're putting effort into your looks just for you to be with women that will not go beyond the bedroom. Like, I don't understand. Like, let me take care of my looks. Let me take care of my attire. Let me take care of my hygiene so that I can have a roster of women to sleep with, not have a serious long-term relationship with, let alone have a marriage with. Okay.
Number 4, high quality photos. A digital image that will make you stand out. I'm gonna put my right hand up. The most beautiful girls that I've ever met were from Instagram. And I would say the hottest girls that I have ever slept with DM'd me. Craziness. That just teaches me and solidifies the fact that my online image is so important. So, okay.
So make sure that you post high quality pictures as a man so that you can meet beautiful women on Instagram, but the hottest women will DM you. Women that you will end up sleeping with. Like, do you hear how this sounds?
You got your grooming down pat. You're dressing well. But if your presence online looks like shit, if you go to your Instagram right now and you got 1 post, 2 posts, 3 posts, half-ass effort, you can't expect women to want to fuck with you without saying a word. Guys, the way the world works is setup. It's all about setup. Before you even go up to that girl, what was your setup? What social status do you have? How good do you look? That's gonna play a bigger role than what you say. If she's seen your Instagram and that shit is fire, you got high quality photos, you look attractive, you don't gotta say much. How is it that really beautiful girls can DM me? How can I just sit and have a dating life on autopilot? I go on fucking Hinge, tens.
Papa Fitz, Mzilla, listen to me, because I'm a woman. You do certain things without saying a word, I will be attracted to you, yeah? That's if I find you attractive from the beginning, okay? Even if I don't find you attractive initially, there can be some things that you do without a word being said that may find me being attracted to you, right? But that's the furthest that it is going to go because I am a woman that respects herself. I'm not going to pursue you. I'm going to end up giving birth to your children. I'm going to end up being the creator of your lineage, your personal lineage. I'm going to be with you on holding the household down. And you want me to pursue you? It's not going to go far, I promise you. You're doing little things here and there, silent stuff, you're not talking much. We're not going to get far. You need to talk. Because you may be cute and all, but it's not going to go anywhere because you're not talking. If you like me, tell me. Tell me your intentions. Text me. If we have each other on social media, text me. We have each other's phone number. Call me. I believe in having a friendship before getting into a relationship. Because I don't want to just love you. I want to like you. You know what I mean? So talk. Use your words. What did you do all that for if you're not going to talk? You keep listening to people like Fitz. I'm telling you, the things that you won't do for a woman, another man will do it. And you're going to watch him be blessed immensely. You're going to watch his life change for the better. You're going to see how he's more trustworthy ultimately. People like Fit are going to fade. I have to say it. I'm so sorry. All these red pill guys, at some point, they're going to fade. And I'm talking about fade as in like more people, everyone that watches these people and actually listen, not only they're not going to go far in life, but once they wake up, they're not going to entertain stuff like this anymore. And some of them will even feel ashamed. Like, I can't believe I used to take deep advice from people like this. You'll call me a prophetess. But okay. I can't even say that I'm entirely right because things happen. But I can already see like some sort of decline happening. Because people are going to realize these people are BSing me. These men are BSing me. Trying to tell me that the most fulfillment I will get is from sleeping with women. Looking good, taking care of my hygiene, paying good money for my maintenance. Just to be in the bedroom. With no clothes. And I don't even remember the women's names. And I'm creating soul ties with all these people. You don't have to be a Christian to understand soul ties. There are people in witchcraft that understand soul ties. Why do you think so many of them are doing God knows what with people? But okay. I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. But okay.
Tens of matches waiting. Bumble, tens of matches waiting. I don't even get on these fucking apps like that anymore. I already got girls in my life. I'm busy. Like, this is the beautiful thing about working on yourself. The beautiful thing about working on yourself is you don't have to always be fighting and struggling to get options. You can get to a point where it can be on autopilot. This is why I created Modern Man Academy, guys, because I realized that a lot of men would work on one area of their life and neglect the others. You would work on your finances but neglect your image. You will work on your fitness but neglect your finances. You have to be maximizing every single area of your life simultaneously, so you have no weaknesses. You need to be in great shape. You need to be making as much money as possible. You need to have your social status and your game on point so you can get the quality women that you want, or else you're going to struggle. So listen, if you're a guy that wants help with that, you're tired of just guessing, you're tired of just trying to figure shit out, and you want women to actually want to be with you, actually want to fuck with you, beautiful girls, there's no way you're getting baddies to pursue you if you don't got your shit together. There's no way you're getting beautiful.
And you see how he's not even talking about one woman, like getting that woman. He's not even doing that. He's talking about multiple women that respect themselves, by the way. Women that are classy, women that are getting to the money, women that are educated, women that are serious with their lives. Sad world we're living in.
Beautiful girls in this day and age, if you're not well-rounded, it's not going to happen. So if you want to become a more well-rounded man that has options in beautiful women, go in the link in the description or the pinned comments, click that link that says click here to apply for private coaching for me, book a free call. Let's see if you're qualified so I can help you.
And this whole private coaching thing, it's a cult. I don't care what y'all say, because I've been reading I have discernment. I've been reading comments on my videos concerning like red pill content, anything related to red pill. I have been reacting to red pill for a while now. And when I read the comments, I could just tell. You guys can go see for yourself. I can just tell. It's giving cult. I'm not saying that Fit and MJ are cult leaders, but I'm saying that the way that these men will... Excuse me. The way that these men will defend the stuff that they be preaching about, saying, oh, women should be pursuing men, or women, if a woman likes you, she has to chase you, and it's very cult-like. You can call me crazy for saying it, but that's what happens when you're in the lights. They call you crazy. I'm waiting for a number of you men to get out of that darkness and actually go touch some grass and go meet the woman of your life. That's if you want to be married. It gives cult. I don't care what y'all say. Women are this and men, we are macho and yeah. It gives cult. Same thing with church. These people that are so deep into what the pastor be saying, they're like, yeah, let me drink this holy water. We just talked about that one pastor from Ray William Johnson, that story time. That guy that was selling alleged holy water. People are like, yeah, I need to drink that. It gives cult. It's a cult. Whether it's official or unofficial, it's a cult. I don't care. Because as long as you are moving like you are under a spell, it gives cult. And it's actually kind of concerning. It's actually scary. Some of the comments I've been reading, they're scary to read. Like, no matter what you say, Natalie, you're the idiot. You're the dumb one. Someone even said, you are talking about these red pill men. You're talking crazy about MJ, but you are a solid 4. This guy called me ugly. Just for commenting on MJ saying things that I know are outrageous. He called me ugly. It gives cult. And I'm fine, by the way. Okay, for real though. Thank you, Anisu.
Take your game to the next level. Let's see if we're a good fit to take your life to the next level. I've helped hundreds of guys for years now. Been doing this shit for years. If you're dedicated and hardworking, I can help you too. If you think this is some game, you think that life is a joke, you think that you can just put in bare minimum effort, I'm not the guy for you. Link in the description, pin comments. Let's see if we're a good fit to work together. Let me take your life to the next level and help you become a more well-rounded man that is in abundance.
You won't be in abundance, I promise you. It's demonic. It's your money. He's not going to do this for free. It's your money. Do what you want, but your life will not be in abundance. His life is not straight. Based on how he talks, how he carries himself. Money is not everything. With a good woman, we see beyond the money. So sad.
Number 5, using open body language. Guys, this is something that I'm going to admit that I struggled with, and sometimes I have to remind myself to not do. I'm a very blunt, direct person. I have a very serious demeanor. And I've had girls tell me all the time, I did not want to approach you because you look serious all the time.
I have girls tell me all the time, I did not want to approach you because of... What is wrong with you women? What did he say?
Girls tell me all the time, I did not want to approach you because you look serious all the time.
I did not want to approach you because you looked serious all the time. If this is true what he's saying, you are one of those women. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I will never understand women that approach men. I will never understand it. I will never understand it. I will say I will never understand it. I don't believe this. I'm saying this is alleged. This is allegedly. But if what he's saying is true, you have no respect for yourself as a woman. I don't care. I don't care. Especially when you are dealing with a man like this that only sees you towards lust and nothing beyond that. What is wrong with you? Why would you even tell a man that? It's one thing to approach your man, but to say to a man, I didn't approach you because you were just intimidating. What is wrong with you? Oh my God. Oh my God. Do I need to start a personal coaching class? Do I need to start that? Because I play fair. I tell women all the time, don't ever chase a man. The right man will approach you. But on the same token, once you realize you are liking this man too, don't give him a hard time. Don't play hard to get. It's okay to tell him that you like him too. Or let's say you don't like him. Okay? You still don't need to be rude to him. Don't disrespect him. Unless he's going crazy like he won't take no for an answer. He's disrespecting your boundaries. It's a whole nother thing. But if he's being respectful, you need to reciprocate that respect. Because he's being a man. He's approaching you. Respect him. Laughing in his face because he tried to pursue, or you're laughing in his face because he may not look well put together is not okay. It's wrong. I say these things, and I've said those things in my highlights on my red pill content videos, and men will still try to fight me on it. You men are weak. I don't care. If you're going to fight me on that, even though I'm playing fair, you're a weak man. And I want to stay far away from you. Because I promise you, I feel like deep down inside, you like me. You like women like me. Deep down inside, you wish you could have women like me. That's how I feel personally. I don't mean to sound arrogant, but that's how I feel because you're fighting so hard. Why can't you just ignore me? Why can't you just block me? Why do you have to say so bad? Why do you have to call me ugly? Why do you have to say... Why do you have to call me ugly? Why do you have to say, sorry, I got distracted. Why do you have to say those things? Why do you have to confess? Like, why do you have to tell me deeply how you feel inside? I don't understand. Why do you have to fight me? You are a man trying to fight a woman. Why are you fighting me? I'm not even trying to be argumentative with you. We're just talking. But why are you coming at me like that? When you can just go after women that have no shame in pursuing men. Go under those girls' comments and say, you're beautiful or you're so sexy, because you're not going to look into marriage or anything. Call her sexy. Tell her how bad you want to sleep with her. Go say things like that to her because she's going to love it. You should be ignoring me. Don't give me the time of day. Don't give me your attention. Stop watching my videos. Because deep down inside, you like me. And unfortunately for you, I'm not giving you the time of day. I don't even know your names. I don't care. But you keep exposing yourself. You are a grown man. I'm sure you have bills. Some of you even have children. But I bet you're a single father. Because all you know is just sleeping with women like handshakes. But you want to fight me. I don't understand. I don't understand. Even though I'm playing fair. I'm telling women that they should be respecting you after you pursue. No, it's still not enough. You want me to change the way I think. You want me to chase you. It's either you, like deep down inside, you want women like me, or you are a princess. You want grapes to be fed to you by women that you're just going to sleep with. You're not, women that you marry, a good woman, will do that for you anyway. Will put lotion on your back. Will make you some of the nicest dishes. All dishes will be made with love. But you want to put your mind in hell. And you want to be an airhead. You men are so sorry. And you're making it easier for men that are serious. Men that actually respect women. You're making it easier for them to find women like us. So thank you for infiltrating yourself like you are trash. I'm not saying you are trash, but you're behaving like you are trash. Moving around like you are trash. It gives landfill. Thank you for making it easier for men that are serious to pursue women like myself.
I'm a very serious person. I don't see what the fuck is funny about life. So sometimes I give off very closed body language. I've had to work on that so I can give off more open body language. But if you want women to approach you, you have to have open body language. You can't have your arms crossed. You can't be turned away. You can't be you know what I'm saying? You can't look like you don't want to be bothered. You ever heard of resting bitch face? You got that shit, you ain't gonna get approached. That's something that I struggle with the most. I have a forever resting bitch face. Resting fucking angry face is what I've been told. So
I don't see an issue because for me, I love me a man that looks a little mean. Because I don't care. What do you mean open body language? You're going to be pursuing me anyway. So I don't care.
Remind myself, calm down, bro. Relax. Have a neutral look on your face. A happy look on your face. You don't got to be a geek and you don't got to do all that. But look like you still look like a man. You still look serious. But look open. Look like you're willing to be approached. The only times I've been approached as a man is when I was giving off open body language. When I wasn't closed off. When I wasn't head down, not talking to anybody. Whenever I did that, no. If I'm just living my life, focus on what I'm doing, having a decent, like, good look on my face, not angry, women feel more compelled to come and say something, or they feel like they want to talk to me more. So if you want to attract women, you have to give off the vibe that you actually want to be talked to, or else it's gonna look like you don't really want to be bothered. And lastly, number 6 is stay busy and focused. This is incredibly important. So I just said how you have to have open body language, but one of the things that makes me a guy that I believe my conversion women is so high, I believe that my close rate with women is my biggest strength. Unbelievable. I'm not the guy that gets approached the most, but the women that do want to fuck with me, I end up not only smashing them more often, but they stay in my life a lot longer. My retention,
so that you can keep smashing with. There is something called grass. I'll keep saying it. There is something called grass. Please go touch it. Hey Sunny, I saw your message. And yeah, girl. These men are princesses. They want to be approached. They want grapes fed to them, but they don't want to understand. They know. I don't like to call people stupid. You know. They know that they can get that in their marriage. But they're just acting like they... I don't even know. Like, I'm over it. I'm over this video. I'm over this stream. I'm over it. Because this is the worst thing that I've ever heard Fit say. Seriously. Seriously.
And seduction/close game is my biggest strength. I'm telling you guys, I'm not trying to brag. Like, I'm not the guy that a girl's gonna be, or I'm gonna approach him. Like I said, I struggle with open body language. I struggle with a resting angry face. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't get approached as often, but the girls that wanna fuck with me, they don't go nowhere. You know why? Because I'm always focused.
No, I don't even want to hear it yet. The reason why is because, hello, they don't have self-respect. And Fit, you don't respect those women either. Let's be men are very smart. Just like how Fitz, I know the game that you're playing. I'm not dumb. I know what game you're playing. Men like this love to say, walk with me here. Stay with me. They love to say, women, they like to use men so that they can see how much they can extract from them. So men, you got to protect yourself. You got to be careful. He says it. Myron says it. All of these red pill men say that. Women, they like to extract stuff from you. They want to see how much they can. So you have to protect yourself. But they say that, trying to protect men. Meanwhile, men that do this, that believe in this, that preach this, they do the same thing. Stay with me. Stay with me. I'll stay with me. He is telling these men he only approaches women that are classy, women that are elegant, women that are getting money, women that are serious with their lives. But when he is doing these nonverbal cues, right, just such as looking them in the eyes, not even talking, just looking them in the eyes, showing open body language, etc. In his mind, he's not thinking anywhere beyond the bedroom or being in a type of demonic relationship where he's with that woman, but he has other women around him. He will never be fully exclusive to one woman. That is him walk with me. Walk with me. That is him extracting from those good women that respect themselves, women that carry themselves well, women that are classy, women that work, women that are educated. Do you understand what I'm saying? Red pill is a demonic agenda. I cracked the code. I have been watching red pill content for months now. This is what they do. And these men that are in this red pill cult, of course they're going to fight me. Of course they're going to call me ugly. Of course they're going to say that I'm messing whatever they want to say. They say some of the nastiest things to me because they have a cult-like movement going on in their airhead. You need to be careful. It's demonic. I keep telling y'all. The origin of red pill was for men to be empowered. They weren't bashing women at all. They were saying you need to respect yourself as a man. Take care of yourself. Take care of your hygiene. Get your hair cut. Fix your beard. Know how to talk to, you know what I mean? But you have these men that are saying, no, walk with me. Listen to me. Listen. Because this is exactly what Fit is doing and MJ is doing. All these people. Because I just now caught it. They're telling you men, just in general, they're just talking about it. Women, all they want to do is take. So you got to protect yourself. Don't even get married. Because as a man, you're not going to benefit anything from it. Meanwhile, men like this are pursuing women that are serious. Women that take good care of them. They go after women that are very, very, very feminine and are capable of being submissive. But they're not going to go beyond the bedroom. Meaning that they're only extracting sexual deeds from them. Do you understand me? They're extracting social status from these women. He was just talking about when I go out in these streets and you people are looking out to have this type of... He's extracting. A walking contradiction. Who said what? He's a walking paradox? That's what all these red pill men do. And you red pill cults, you red pill cult followers, whatever you call them, fight me all you want in the comments. You're wasting your time because one, I will not respond. Second, there's nothing that you can say to defend this. And I just hate that because it's already unfortunate that I play fair. So I'm already going to be reading some stuff trying to see like who in here is going to make sense. Like I did with the bear versus man conversation. Women were fighting and they were saying, you missed the point. You're not making any sense. It's not even about the men. And I really sat down. You people, I should sue you because you wasted my time. I really sat down and went through TikToks about the man versus bear conversation. None of you made any sense. And there was even men, there was a man that was pandering to women saying, you guys, you need to understand women that are saying man versus bear. You know, women are scared. Shut up! Shut up! You're pandering. None of you are making sense. And you will never make sense. I should sue you for emotional damage. For wasting my time. You wasted my precious time. I could have been doing homework. I'm in university. I could have been doing homework. I could have been cooking something to eat. I wasn't even eating. I was starving. But you guys know I'm an overachiever. I like to get things done. So I'm looking, trying to see, because if I would have saw something that would make sense, I would have come. I've done it before. I would come forward and say, you guys, let me talk about this because I'm seeing where these people are coming from. I've done it. And you people made no sense. Oh, you missed the point. Bears don't rape women. Duh! But why are we ignoring the part where bears can eat our heads off? Why are we ignoring the part where bears don't speak English or whatever language It is. They don't speak anything humanistic. Your best bet is with the gorilla. And that is if you understand sign language. And that is if that gorilla understands sign language. There are gorillas in zoos that practice ASL. You had a better chance with a gorilla. You can say to a gorilla, and the gorilla can understand you. But a bear, forget about it. Forget about it. There are proper protocols that you can take with a bear. Duh! Same thing with men. They teach us that women's thighs are stronger than men's thighs. So choke that guy. Choke, do something. You can... We need to continue, guys. We're not even done. We have 2 more minutes of this. Because I can go on and on and...
Focused on my goals. Women are a part of my life. They're not my entire life. Women have to earn their place in my world. And if they don't, they have to go. They no longer deserve that space. Because I value my peace of mind.
Yeah. Elegant women like myself only deserve to be in your space just for us to not go further than the bedroom. I keep saying this.
I love being by myself. Some of you motherfuckers hate your own self. I love me some me, bro. Like, I'm happy being alone. Happy being alone. I'm an only child. Like, I stay in my house by myself. I'm good. I don't need anything. I don't need a girlfriend. A girlfriend needs me. Like.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like at some point, because we're already seeing it happen, red pill people are going to start cracking. They're going to start saying, you know what, I used to think like this, and then, now I'm married, I'm happy, my life is fulfilled, I have children with this beautiful woman. Like, it's going to get to a point, I promise you guys. Because there are ex-members of this red pill cult that are coming out and saying, yes, this stuff is not right. I got my life together outside of this. This is an internet cult.
That's my mentality.
And I can't even blame Fit, Steph, all these people. I can't even blame them. Why? Because men lack so much discernment to the point where they're willing to listen to anything because they're so desperate. What happened to Googling stuff? What happened to looking at tutorials? But no, I have to listen to it.
Because I have that mindset, women, like, they will go above and beyond to try to prove that they deserve to be in my space.
Let me prove that I deserve to be in your bedroom. Yay! You women are really something else. You have a problem. If this is true, what he's saying, if you're in his DMs as we speak, you disgust me. And I'm judging you from a woman.
When you don't need something, you tend to get a lot more of it. When you're in scarcity, you don't get abundance. When you're in abundance, you get more abundance. You ever heard of saying the rich get richer? Yes, that's true. Because when you're in abundance, you don't make stupid decisions. You don't act out of neediness. So
it's a placebo effect. The devil can give you things too. Not just God. But with God, what he gives you is fulfilling. Satan is just materialistic. You see how Fit keeps talking about money, 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 money? Sex, 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 sex. Broads. Because you're moving like a broad. No self-respect. Are you a broad? No. But you're moving like one. What the hell are you thinking? Being in a man's DMs like this? Approaching men, and he's not even talking about marriage, he's talking about just sleeping with you. Do you need money? Is that what it is? Is it money? Because if it's about money, if you're doing all this, putting yourself through all that trouble as a woman, all because of money, you're a bum. What was the point of women's suffrage? You are a bum. I'm not going to talk to you and hold your hand. You are a grown woman. You are a bum. Go get your own money. Go to school. Get a proper education. If you want to be a housewife, I personally feel that you have no business being a housewife if you are not able to get money of your own. Because it's irresponsible. Your husband can get injured. Your husband can leave you. There are men out there that are evil. He can look at you and think to himself, at any moment, I can leave you and you will have nothing. Some of you women are really going out sad, and it's really embarrassing. I keep telling you guys. Almost broke a nail. I keep telling you guys, you women, I will never allow my daughter to get married until she finishes her school. I don't care if it's university. I don't care if it's trade school. If what you are pursuing is lucrative, you're going to make good money, then I'll let you get married. I'll let you go. But I will not be raising bums. Bums have no gender. It could be girls or it could be boys. Male, female. You get the deal. I'm not raising bums. You will get a job. You will know how to clock in. You will know how to save money. You will know how to pay some bills. Not my bills. I'm your mother. I will take care of you. You get what I'm saying? But you will learn how to pay a bill. I feel like allowing your daughter to get married and she's never worked, she doesn't know how to clock in, she has no education, none of that is irresponsible. You're going to raise a bum, a potential bum. Bums can be pretty too, but in their head they have nothing. What they have on their belt, there's nothing. The belt is not heavy, it's weak and frail. It's about to snap. You think I'm in university for just for fun? I told you guys, I can't stand university. It's draining. But I'm going to finish. Because I'm not going to be a married woman with no degree. Hell nah. Let's finish this video, bro, for real. But Fit just keeps saying stuff that makes me come back here. Like, I'm so sorry. And it's been almost 2 hours.
So when you're focused on yourself, when you're busy, you got your goals, you got life, women are so attracted to that. Every single time that I have made a woman my entire life always goes to shit. She needs to be fighting for your space. They can't.
So he's speaking based off of trauma? Because somebody told me that he went through something in college. I don't know if it's true, so it's alleged. He went through something in college and it made him like this. That means that he's not fulfilled if all this is true. Even if that were to not be true, the fact that he's still preaching this to people, it's
they can't resist that shit, man. Right? Because they know like your time is valuable. Your life without her isn't gonna change, but her life without you is gonna be severe. That's how women value you. How is his life gonna look without me? Remember I always told you guys, my ex in college taught me this shit. Red pill 101.
There we go. He just exposed himself. I don't even know the story yet, but I know he's going to expose himself. And I bet that on my left lung, he's going to expose. Oh, hold on. Okay.
Remember I always told you guys, my ex in college taught me this shit. Red pill 101. I'm the only one that wants you. And from that day moving forward, I would never be that guy again. Ain't no girl can ever say that shit to me now. I assure you better not I could tell you. I assure you better not I could tell you who wants.
There There we go. My lung has been saved. There we go. It all makes sense now because of that one ex in college. So instead of seeking help, instead of building a genuine community, instead of talking to people, instead of praying, instead of pursuing a relationship with God, instead of taking care of yourself, instead of focusing on yourself, you start doing red pill content. These men's lives are not fulfilled. This is proof right here. He said Red Pill 101. If you're not in university, 101 means a beginner's class. But Fitz, thank you very much. You proved my point. You proved every single thing I've been saying. Thank you very much.
Want me that I'm not even sweating, right? Because I'm so driven, I'm so focused that women can sense that energy. Like they want to be a part of that shit. I'm telling you, man, you get that, you stay busy on your goals, you stay focused. Obviously, you still have to put in the work to attract women, but man, your goals and dreams always come first, man. Women are gonna clamor over you, and that's it, guys. This is how you attract women without saying a word. Don't forget, go on the link in the description or the pin comment.
So, the video is technically done. Wow. I mean, it has to be a phase. Right? It has to be a phase. It should definitely get to a point. At some point, you're going to want to have a wife. At some point, you're going to want to have children with that wife. At some point, you want to create your lineage. At some point, right? Like, come on, Fit. I don't know you. You don't know me. Please ignore me. You don't have to give me any of your attention. I don't want your attention. I'm just talking about a video that you posted. Just like how you can talk about a video that I posted. People do that, you know? I believe this is a phase. Because, like I said, it really does get to a point. For Myron, he's in his 30s. Saying that he has a girlfriend, but he's open on his end. The relationship is not open. He's the one that's open. And he's in his 30s. Just like how they be talking about, cat ladies. Or you're just going to end up being old with a cat. With men, it's the same thing. Probably with like a fish tank or something. And I'm smiling because this isn't reality, y'all. I'm smiling because I find this oddly comedic that people really listen to this stuff. Meanwhile, I have parents that have been married for almost 30 years. I come from a family of stable marriages, stable relationships. Because they know the value of touching grass. Touching grass is not like just a literal say. It's a figurative thing. It's a figurative saying. Just like how I keep saying to you guys, you think that people of the LGBTQ community are violent people that behave like they want to eat you. They're not. You're just seeing what's online. Of course you're going to see blue-haired transgenders acting a fool. Because that's what you see online. Of course, in real life, you're going to meet people like that. I mean, those people were recorded. That means that was real life, right? I understand. But it's not all of them. There are people of that community that still love God. There are people of that community that are not Christians, but they know for a fact when they want to get married, if they decide to get married to the same sex, they're not going to go into a church because they know what the Bible says. They know that they will be playing in God's face. A gay man said that. He said you people of the LGBTQ community, it's not even that serious for you guys to be getting married in the church when you know that God said what he said about homosexuality. He said he's gonna marry a gay man, but he's gonna do it on like a beach or something. On a beach, but not in no church. And he's totally right. Some people were even saying, this helps me to restore my faith in people, like people of the LGBTQ community. There is no restoration. I've always known that people like that exist because I touch grass. Hello? Because I touch grass. People of the LGBTQ community are not violent people. They're not violent. Stay away from the ones that are violent. They're not even the majority. That's the funniest part. Those extremists are not even the majority. They're not. Because I know. They're not. There was even a girl that I met who was a lesbian. And she said to me, because I was trying to tell her, like, hey, the Bible does say that homosexuality does not inherit the kingdom of God. But I want you to know that it's not the only thing that does not inherit the kingdom of God. So just like how I can check you and say you are a lesbian, it is a sin, it is not of God. I had a problem with gossip. I used to talk about people like nobody's bit. It was so bad. Just like how I can tell you it's not of God. You can also say, Natalie, you have a problem with gossip, and that's also not of God. Just like how somebody can say you are practicing homosexuality, that's not of God. You can also say to that person, okay, but you commit adultery. You derive off of lust, and that does not inherit the kingdom of God. We're supposed to lift each other up. But the problem with society is that we keep putting people on different levels of sin. So you are a polygamist, knowing that the Bible is against that. He said one man, one wife. One man, one woman, sorry. You are a polygamist, but if you come across a person from the LGBTQ community, you want to put them on a tire and burn them. You want to attack people that are of the LGBTQ community. You want to attack those people, but you touch kids. What the hell? You touch kids. You are a rapist. I'm a human being. A rapist can't touch a gay man. Like, you are so... How you gonna tell me it's a mistake? You are such a violent person. You know what I mean? And you want to start talking about we gotta kill people of the LGBTQ community, but you are a rapist. You want to attack people of the LGBTQ community, you hate them, whatever, but you beat your wife. As a human being, of course I'm gonna be like, bro, you can't touch those people of the LGBTQ community. Please, I beg. You can't touch them. You beat your wife. You are a child molester. You are a rapist. But if I'm a lesbian, I should be killed? And there are people that really be having the audacity to try to defend their homophobia to me. Shut the hell up. I'm not hearing you. I'm not hearing you. Because you have no love in your hearts. I'm not hearing you. Yes, of course, I cheated on my wife. But let me tell you why homosexuality is so bad. Oh, miss me with that. Shut up. Shut up. I'm not hearing you, bro. I'm not hearing you. Look at your life. You are a hot mess. And here's the thing. I don't respect people of that community that try to force themselves onto the rest of us. I don't respect it. But the ones that don't do it, they be minding their business. But you look at them and you're like, oh, they have to die. Meanwhile, you touch kids. But I'm a Christian woman. I'm a human being, but I am a Christian woman. With that being said, I have to still have love for you, even though you are a child molester. I have to still have love for you, even though you are a rapist. Christianity it's not fair. It's not fair. It's hard. Christianity is hard. You touch kids, but I still have to love you. I have to. Of course, I'm going to keep my distance. For sure, because you touch kids. But I have to love you. I have to pray for you. You are a racist, but I still have to pray for you out of love. I can't deal with you. I don't want to be next to you. You are a racist, but I have to pray for you. That's what Christianity is. That's what true Christianity is. You're dirty. You are a prostitute. You are this and that, but you are a married man that's sleeping with prostitutes. I used to be afraid of the LGBTQ community. I was afraid of speaking on them because I was focused on what was happening online. Oh, they can be violent and da-da-da. No, you guys, you just got to touch some grass and you have to have a genuine heart. If you're going to speak from hatred, of course, people of the LGBTQ community, they're going to come attack you. And I won't even blame them. I won't even blame them. I'll hold them back with a string. I won't even blame them because you're homophobic. You can simply just say, I will not march with you during Pride Month because it goes against the Bible. However, if there's ever a protest saying stop killing people of the LGBTQ, stop killing transgender, that's where you'll see me. Not only I'll be there, I'll be in the front. Because there's a line. You don't even have to speak to them. You don't have to. Because you just can't hit. It's fine. I wouldn't care. But where you lose me is discussing threats. You're discussing hurting them. Why? What did they do to you? Have that same energy for child molesters. Have that same energy. And the craziest part, I'm gonna clock y'all's teeth. The craziest part is that you will be willing to someone from the LGBTQ community, but you will protect a child molester. Oh! Yeah! You can go to hell. Yeah, sorry. I will never understand as to why people who are a part of the LGBTQ want to be married in the church. I find it distasteful and disrespectful, and I also don't respect pastors that marry them. If there is the thing is, if there is a way that they can get married without a pastor being involved, then let it be that way. Let it be that way. But you will call yourself a pastor, and the Bible says what he said. Like, I'm assuming you went to school, so you studied the word, and the word said what it said, and you're marrying a homosexual couple. Or you are marrying polygamists. You are marrying, I would say, okay, I don't think it's biblical, but moralistically speaking, a 40-year-old man and an 18-year-old girl. A 40-year-old man and a 16-year-old girl. But you call yourself a pastor. Refusing to turn back from being gay is refusing to repent like any other sin. But hey, that's their business. Yeah, God hates sin, period. There's no rankings to which sin is worse or better. Right. As human beings, we have our rankings, which is wrong. Okay, biblically speaking, being gay is the same thing as being a murderer. But here's my thing. In my opinion, a murderer can never touch a person that is gay. One is harmful to others, the other one isn't necessarily. But all sin is the same. Christianity, it's not really about how you feel personally. Obviously, God cares about you. He wants you to talk to him. And I do that. I tell him, like, God, your word says this, but it's so hard. Like, God, there's this girl, and I have an appointment with her to beat her up, to whoop her, right? But your Bible, your word says to forgive. Your word says this and this and this and this. But God, I really want to beat her up. Like, I have these conversations with God. So it's okay. Talk to him. We have to carry on. This one says, I caught him with 1 terabyte of child porn. Let's get into it. You see, people like this that have child porn, but those people that watch child porn, child molesters, pedophiles, will look at a gay person and say, you have to burn them alive. You have to kill them. By the way, I am aware that no matter what I say, there will be people from that community that will try to fight me. Like, no, you have to accept me. And I just want to say this to you, please. What are you doing? Why are you... it's a genuine question. And I'm going to ask people that I know personally that are of that community as well, even though they don't do it. I would never understand people of that community that fight so hard for people to, like, accept them. And the reason why I don't understand is because I am a black woman, and literally the reason why racism exists is because black people exist. Europeans looked at us and referred to us as monkeys, as animals. Europeans created racism. They hate black people. A large number of Europeans hate black people. You don't see us going to Europeans and say, accept us because we are people too. We don't do that. We just say, you know what? We're not going to go where we're not welcome. Or you know what? You hate us? Whatever. F you. You know? Whatever. Why don't y'all do that? I don't understand why y'all be fighting, knowing damn well that you will never be fully accepted. Just like black people will never be fully accepted. People that are born intersex, they will never be fully accepted. I read an article years ago. I was 13. Years ago. I think it was in Kenya. Parents that would give birth to intersex children will send their kids to go get killed. Intersex people will never be fully accepted. But for some reason with you guys, not all of you, but a number of you, you try so hard to be accepted. What is your deal? You will never be fully accepted no matter how hard you try. So you might as well just live your life. Just go. Live your life. Just like how we black people are living our lives. People that were born with both male and female parts, they're living their lives. You can do the same thing. You're going to get tired at some point. I will never stop fighting to be accepted. I don't even think we ever fought to be accepted. We just wanted to be treated like human beings. That's it. That's all I care about. Treat me like a human being. I'm not no freaking monkey. That's all I'm saying. I'm not a monkey. That's all I care about. If you are a racist, I went to school with racists. If you are a racist, stay far away from me. I'm not going to convince you to accept me. Your mind is already set. You guys, I can go on and on and on. We have to continue. All right.
Jason Sexton, name's kind of ironic, a 56-year-old man having a baby cupcake Uber him. Jason is the worst kind of EDP. Not only is he coming to have a three-way tag match with our baby cupcake and her mom, but he's also a high-volume cheese pizza trader. During our investigation, not only did we make some disgusting discoveries. Pizza baby, what is she?
She's like teen, wanting me to buy videos.
But we also had Jason's family members come out and tell us horror stories about him.
He has a long history of stuff, and I'm not surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he's probably never stopped.
So sit back.
Hello, so why didn't you report him to the police? You see what I be talking about? Family members that be protecting child molesters, pedophiles, rapists. But we draw the line at being gay. You need to be...
Relax, and make sure to hit that subscribe button because 60% of y'all are not like us. And enjoy today's episode of EDP Watch. Alright, what's good YouTube, man? Welcome back to a brand new episode of EDP Watch. And we're trying to go 2 for 2 right now. Pretty much yesterday, we got that disgusting dude, James, locked up. If you guys are on EDPWatch.com, you guys would have already seen that. But the guy we're catching tonight is a Mr. Jason Eric Sexton. He lives up to his last name. He is trying to meet what he thinks is a mother and her daughter. And this dude is very, very, very nasty, man. Surprise, surprise. He is asking a 10-year-old girl to Uber him. So, you know, if you ask, you shall receive.
These pedophiles are ugly, they're fat, and they're bums. All of them. Not even like fat, obese. A lot of them are obese, they're unhealthy, they don't take care of themselves properly, and they have some of the nastiest fantasies. A 15-year-old girl and her mother? You are sick! There needs to be some type of mental asylum for people like this. Not just psychotic people, but pedophile. There needs to be some type of asylum teaching them this is wrong. It's one thing for you to be 30 and you like an 18-year-old girl, even though that's weird. But to be 30 and you're into a 13-year-old girl, ew. You know, we need something like that.
He actually didn't want to meet us at the house first. He wanted to get to know everybody. And so he wants to meet at McDonald's. If he pays for our meal, I think we have to let him go because that's just like common courtesy, you know what I mean, Eric? But like if he doesn't, man, he's just a monster. He has to be put away. So let's see how James is in the Uber. Whoa.
Uber?
Yes, sir.
Hop on in.
And how are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How about yourself this morning?
I'm doing okay. I told her mom, I said, this is a little weird because usually I end up having to have a ride code or something.
I had the individual call me and, hey, having you pick up a friend, it's not me. And I was like, all right.
If you say so.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, the cupcake has been secured. He was a little sketched out at first. I'm not gonna lie, we gotta come up with like a better plan because the Uber method is amazing. It's gonna get patched. We're posting these videos. They're getting like 2 million views each. If you guys wanna put in an application to become our Uber drivers in whatever city we're in, we're gonna be putting those out. Yeah, man, we're gonna just be waiting.
Any fun plans for the day?
I don't know. This was set up by a friend of mine, so I'm kind of in the dark here.
Okay.
I guess he's wanting me to hook up with her, but I told him, listen, no, I meet people first.
Oven grease, no problem. Just add some hard baking soda in a bowl, mix it with water, make sure.
I guess this was set up by a friend of mine, so I'm kind of in the dark here.
Okay.
I guess he's wanting me to hook up with her, but...
He? I thought it was a 15-year-old girl, so it's a 15-year-old boy? I'm so confused.
I told him, listen, no, I meet people first. Got to sit down with them, talk to them, get to know them. I said, I ain't one of those that just does hookups crap.
I hear you.
It's not in my nature.
Little adventure never.
And you know what? Forget the pedophile thing for a second. There are people out there. This is what I keep talking about, hookup culture. You guys don't realize that y'all are really in hell. So you guys go to people's houses. You get to know them before you smash. So let me get to know you. Let's watch a movie or something before we smash. And you guys really do that with no shame, no self-respect, none of that. Just I can't fathom. You know what? I'd be telling my parents, like, you guys are not grateful enough. Like, you guys don't tell me how much you appreciate me. Because it's one thing, my parents always have something to complain about concerning me and my siblings. They always complain. And I'd be telling them, you guys, I could have been doing drugs. I could have had popcorn lungs. You know, teenagers are getting popcorn lungs. They're getting holes in their lungs from vaping. I could have been that. I could have been a whore. I could have been selling myself on the streets. But I'm here. I'm at home. I just do some stupid videos. I make stupid content. Right? I'm in some university pursuing a degree in psychology. There are no men, because they're liars if they say, there are no men that can say, I have done X, Y, Z with Natalie. None. No. I've hooked up with, no. And you guys still are complaining because I have water bottles all over the floor in my room? My parents would never be grateful. Meanwhile, you have people as young as 13. I remember being in the 7th grade, 12 years old. This girl from my math class, from my pre-algebra class, was showing me hickeys all over her body. Hickeys! And I'm sitting here wondering, what is a hickey? Wait, so you let boys into your house? And your mom is cool with it? My mom gets mad at me when I don't sweep the floor. This isn't to say that I'm better than the people that live that life or they have lived that life. But there are consequences for certain actions. Amazing. So people really meet each other, get to know each other just to do nothing more than hook up. That's so mind-blowing.
Hurts.
On Facebook, I just mess around on there. I mess with them.
Yeah.
My account's been hacked like 3 times.
Really?
I had to tell this one girl, I'm like, I didn't send you anything.
Got rid of my social media a while ago, but I started having similar issues where, like, I'd log into Facebook and I started noticing stuff that I didn't put that there.
Exactly. I told my sister, I said, I'm about to just close out my dang social media.
I mean, it's a big stress relief, man.
I tried that once and all it did was it just closed it. I'm like, no, I want to delete this.
Yeah. Well, it's not like they make it easy to get rid of your profiles either.
Oh, I know. I told my buddy, I'm like, well, you're setting me up on this blind date thing. I said, I don't know about this. I said, I haven't set up a...
How can you be so comfortable talking to an Uber driver? How are you so comfortable? When I'm in the Uber, I don't speak. I don't even go in the front seat. I don't speak. I'm going to make it clear I'm not speaking to you. Not because I don't care for you or, I just don't talk. Telling people I'm going on a blind date, or she said that I sent her nudes and I did. Like, why would you share that? It's been 2 seconds.
Blind date, I don't know how long. He said, exactly. Why do you think I'm doing it?
Shit. Last blind date I went on, I was still in the Navy.
I said, if it works, great. I said, but if it don't, my butt's going home. I'll call my own damn ride home.
Yeah.
That's why I told her, I said, no, I'm not meeting you at your house. Pick a restaurant. Something like that. I said, I'm not meeting at your home because then I'm stuck.
You gotta keep it old-fashioned too,
Yeah, I know. That's what I said too. I'm like, nah, it looks like I'm trying to hook up and I don't even know you yet. No.
Let's meet at a restaurant because it's more classy so that I will know who I'm hooking up with.
No. I'm not into hookups. I'm sorry.
This generation, man, and
Some fun once in a while. Once you've already met the person is one thing.
oh yeah.
Just out of the blue? No, I ain't into that.
Well, that's the norm today.
Oh, I know.
Everybody rushes
Oh,
to hook
good
up.
Lord, I know. And that's how come so many of them don't work.
You know, then a week later, you'd be like, hey, why does it burn when I pee?
Exactly. Been down that road before. I told her, I said,
you're telling your Uber driver that?
No, I said, I'm not paying to come over there. I tried to get them to come here. They didn't want to come to Grand Prairie. Yeah, I said, okay, but you're paying for the ride.
Yeah.
And then her daughter texted me back and said, she sent the ride. She'll be coming. She's getting ready. I'm like, it's a date at McDonald's to get to know your mom. I said, what do you mean she's getting ready?
It's not that serious.
I said, come on now, it's a lunch date. I told her, I said, now I get all the way over here and your mom ain't over here. I said, I'm going to give it 5 minutes and my butt's turning around going home. I'll call my own Lyft or Uber or whatever and go home. I said, I'm not playing games with y'all today. I'm here to meet and see how this goes because it was a setup anyway. My buddy usually doesn't pull any pranks on me, so I know it's legit.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of whether she's there on time or not.
You ever known a woman to be on time?
No. That's why I said I'm gonna give her a few minutes. I may even go in and get me something to eat if she ain't there right.
As you should.
I told her, I said, but tell your daughter to quit sending me naughty messages. I said, I am not about to get my butt in trouble for no 15-year-old.
You know them kids, they think they know it all.
I said, but come on now, tell her to quit doing that. I said, for one, I can get in trouble for that shit.
You gotta be careful, man. You know, women out here, they're looking for a paycheck like that.
I know. That's why I told my buddy, I said, look, I'm trusting you. I said, but if this ends up being some kind of on her part, oh no. I'll be able to know. I said, I'm old enough, I'll figure it out.
You're old, you're grown, right? So if a 15-year-old is sending you provocative pictures, why is the block button not an option? Because you like it, you're entertaining it. It's like, bro, it's like a woman saying to her boyfriend, right? There's this guy that keeps texting me and he keeps on bothering me and blah, 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 blah. And the boyfriend's sitting there like, oh, so why won't you block him? And she's like, oh, you know, because I'm just a nice person. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be rude. That's not it. You're entertaining it. You like the attention.
You good if I just pull around here and I'll get you up at the front door?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll text her and say, are you guys here yet? If not, I'm gonna sit down and eat.
Oh, there he is.
You know, I think I'm gonna get me some lunch too, but I'll let you out here, big dog.
All right, I appreciate it.
I appreciate the conversation.
Yeah, me too. Some drivers, I start talking to them, they're like, really? They'll turn their music up.
No, you're good, man. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Mr. Jason.
What's this? What the
But EDP early out of all
Listen, I don't.
on EDPWatch.com.
Listen, I don't think you're a bad guy. We're not police or anything, but I think we need. Oh, okay, get away from me. Okay, now do that. You're scaring me a little bit. You're like walking right up on me.
I wanted to see what the heck was going on.
Well, man, can we have a conversation inside? If that's
I've been scammed already.
where you been scammed on?
You name the platform, they've done it. Facebook.
It's bad on Facebook.
I've had people getting my accounts
Yes, sir.
doing this to me. So I told her, I said, I'm coming here to see what's going on.
Hey, man. Well, here, let's just talk, man. There's nobody here.
Here we go again, because last time I had to defend a pedophile, because, you know, he thought he was making sense. I was trying to help him keep believing that he was making sense. So, there's this 15-year-old girl. Sorry, let me think from his perspective. A 15-year-old girl wants me to do God knows what with her and her mother. So, I said, wait. I am not going to meet you at your house. I am going to meet you at a restaurant, more specifically McDonald's, because I want to make sure I know what I'm getting into before we hook up. All three of us. So nasty. No, sorry. I'm the pedo. I have to make sure that this is legit. I have to make sure that I'm not being scammed. And I keep telling this 15-year-old girl, stop sending me provocative pictures. It's not appropriate, but for some reason, the block button is just not working. And then who is this guy approaching me? JiDion? Approaching me like, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing at this restaurant? No, I'm here to make sure that I have all the facts on what is going on. Because, you know, I've had my account hacked several times. Yes. Makes total sense.
Here, man. Yes, sir.
I feel like I'm being set up, but I don't like it.
Well, man, Jason, man. So, like, how,
Nice to meet you,
nice to
by the
meet you. My name's Alex Rosen. How did you meet her?
Actually, through a friend of mine who I trusted.
How did she know the friend? Because her mom had let us know about this.
According to him, her mom and him were friends. That's why I said, hey, this doesn't seem right to me, because I said I haven't been able to talk to the mom directly.
Okay, yeah.
I said, so something isn't right. I'm going to go see what the heck is going on, because I don't like being played.
So you were just here to just...
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, let me go to McDonald's to check and make sure that I'm not going to see a 15-year-old girl with her mother. Because I said that I was going to hook up with him at the house. But no, let me meet them at the restaurant first. Let me get to know you. Like, dang, let me get to know you. You know what I mean? We have to, you know, make sure we have a all three of us have a connection. Yeah. But at the same time, let me make sure I'm not getting scammed. I have to investigate.
Figure out if there's any funny business.
Exactly.
Okay.
This
Yes, sir.
has happened to me before.
So what happened?
Some lady who I knew,
Yeah.
but her account ended up being taken over by this scammer. Both of us ended up, you know, getting together, finding this person. And I actually had to sit down with a police officer once and tell him, hey, look, something's got to be done.
Because they're not going to do nothing about it.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. So not only I am going to investigate because I'm under the pretense that most likely I'm being scammed, I am also going to have no issue with talking to a police officer and telling the police officer that this is wrong. I am being scammed. An alleged 15-year-old sent me provocative pictures of a 15-year-old's body that happens to be her body to me, and I didn't block because I had to make sure that I was getting the facts straight. And I wanted to bring it to the police and tell the police that this needs to be handled. You need to do your job better, because there are kids out there that are really trying to sell themselves to grown-ups. I am 56 years old, trying to sell themselves to 56-year-old men.
You say you've been scammed before and everything, so like I know you're on apps like Facebook and Zangy, but like on Zangy, like I be getting added to these group chats where they be putting the most
I haven't gotten to
despicable.
that yet on Zangy.
Yeah.
I haven't been added to any of that crap yet, but on Facebook it kept happening, and I'm like, I didn't even originally put my name in any of this crap. Where is this coming from?
Did you ever have people send you like random images and stuff, like
all the time? And I'm like,
what would they be sending you?
in the past it was bad. I mean, but they were adult.
Yeah. I know sometimes like they be sending like adult photos, but I've been hearing like they be sending young as like kids and stuff. Have they ever sent you anything like that before?
One time on that one I was telling you about where we got together,
Yeah.
it ended up being, I think it was her niece.
And what
her
got sent?
niece was part of the problem. Her niece was taking these pictures.
How old was she?
Her niece was 15.
And what kind of pictures like bro?
Now, to
you know,
me,
at that age,
to
they're
me, I didn't get the
Yeah.
totally nasty. She'd be sending like bikini pics. But a friend of mine who got in trouble,
yeah.
she literally had sent him like topless. And I asked him, I said, dude, what's the girl's name? And he told me, I said, you realize I'm talking to her aunt right now, because her aunt caught her taking these in her bedroom.
Yeah.
And actually getting on a webcam thing saying she was such and such an age.
Yeah.
She was using her sister's.
Man, that's so cap, man. I swear.
And so I'm like,
I don't know if you know lingo, but cap means like that's so messed up. Like,
oh yeah,
that's
completely.
so cap. Fuck.
My sister's like, play along with it until you can set up a meet and see what is going on.
Did your sister know that like you were saying how you wanted to eat out the 2-year-old
Oh no,
girl?
I didn't put that in there.
Okay,
I don't know
well-
where that came from.
I mean, that
Like I
came
said,
from you though.
I know, and I asked my sister, I'm like, who the hell could have sent this from my phone? She's like, don't you know? She said 14 other people know your phone number and have your account information.
But that's not how phone numbers work.
I told her, I said, but that's not how my phone number works. But I did have it. I had my phone was. I didn't know where it was for over 3 weeks.
So like, what possessed you to get into the car and come over here?
I want to see if I can figure out who the parent is, if the parent actually shows up, so I can say, hey, look, I'm not putting up with this bullshit. I just contacted Facebook last week and told them I need to close out my account because I'm tired of my account being hacked.
Yup! I got hacked several times. So not only I'm here to meet the girl herself that's been sending me these provocative pictures, but I'm also willing to meet the parents and say to the parents, look at what your child is doing. And I even contacted Facebook. No, because the block button doesn't work, you know. But I contacted Facebook to say, hey, close my accounts, even though there is an option to delete my own account. But close my account because I'm sick of these scams. The scams that, you know, I keep looking at of underage children sending me provocative pictures of themselves with the webcam set up and everything. Wild children that they are.
Does anybody have
Yeah,
access to your
random.
Zangy?
Yeah, actually. I tried to close that.
Really? Let me see.
And I asked, I was like, how do you close your Zangy account?
Is there any way I can see? Or I don't know if you're gonna ignore me. Is there any way I'm just
Like, how? Like, I've got people on here like this chick.
pizza baby? What is
Yeah,
she?
she's like teen. Wanting me to buy videos. I told her, I said,
Don't tell me that they are looking at pictures or videos of underage children. Oh, Lord.
I don't do that shit.
What kind of videos is she trying to get you to buy?
Not her videos, but like trying to get me to buy videos like she had gotten downloaded from online.
What about William Pizza Baby?
Another one,
What's she
same
doing?
thing,
Can I see?
same thing.
Because this is the people that we're really trying to find.
Yeah,
'cause
same thing.
We've been hearing
same
about
bullshit.
this.
Same bullshit. Yeah, she sent this, and I'm like, no. I said,
Oh my
shit.
gosh.
She's
Wait, but
like,
right here she says that
Okay, so I have pictures and videos of CP, child porn. I have pictures and videos of child porn on my phone. Not because I actually look. Oh, I made sure that when they were sent to me, I looked away. But whoever, any of these kids that send me these pictures and videos, whoever says to me, let's meet up, I'm gonna tell them we are gonna meet at a restaurant, more specifically McDonald's. And then when I see them, I'm gonna confront them. And I will gladly talk to the police or whoever is behind all this. But no, wait, it's a scam. So let me first confirm that it's not a scam. And then I'm gonna talk to the police. And I will gladly show them the evidence of the 1 terabyte of child pornography that I found on my phone. Not kept, but found on my phone. That I came across on my phone. That was sent to my phone. But I was hacked.
she's teen, and then that's a.
And she sent that.
Oh my.
I told my sister, I'm like, I don't know if that's her photo or if that's a photo she did.
Let me guess. You're thinking about going to therapy. And as a therapist myself, of course I'm going to say that's a great idea.
I said,
Oh my
shit.
god. Wait, but right here she says that she's teen, and then that's a.
And she sent that.
Oh my.
I told my sister, I'm like, I don't know if that's her photo or if that's a photo she downloaded. I said, but.
So not only I am going to go and investigate and make sure it's not a scam, not only I'm going to go there and confront the child or children that are sending me these provocative images and videos of them with their webcams, right? I'm also going to share this information with my sister. My sister has to know that my phone is so jacked up that children are sending me provocative pictures and videos of themselves to my phone. I can't block them. I need proof. I can't delete the stuff from my phone, even though I downloaded it. Because I need proof. I have to go to the police.
But I can't have that.
She might not know that, but that's like, she's saying you trouble. She could get in big trouble for that.
I know. So I know the mom, but the mom's phone saying it's not in service.
So how many people are like just randomly sending you like child?
Oh my God.
Because I mean, everybody got your account, so I mean, you're.
Oh, it must be a lot. Oh, I know it's draining. Oh my gosh. How much? How often?
And I told my sister, I'm like, you know me. I said, I'm not even on here. And then I see all this crap pop up out of the blue, and I'm like, this is invading my account.
Yeah.
Man, you don't look like a technically advanced guy. I was like, there's no way you're finding this stuff. So like, we get this stuff removed. You know, obviously you don't know how to fully remove it. You can delete it, but if you delete it, it's still on. It doesn't fully remove it. I can show you.
Show me how to get rid of all the social media crap.
What you pretty much need is you need a computer first.
Okay, so we're gonna break it down again. I won't even start from the beginning because we know this story. So now we're at the point where, you know, I'm just so fed up with all this CP on my phone. Not just on my phone, but like, you know, on my accounts. And I need a way to get rid of everything. I need to make sure I get rid of everything. Please help me. Even though I was using this to confront these stupid, wild, seductive children, right? Because this is his logic. I'm so glad that I've come across, you know, I have come across an adult with sense, just like me. And he's going to work with me on fixing my account because I'm not too technical. I'm not tech savvy. Please help me get rid of all of this. Yes. This one is 15 years old. This girl is 14. This one is 13. And this boy is however age. Yeah, help me to get rid of all of that. Even though I came here to confront the seductive children.
Okay, yeah. Well, my sister has a computer.
Pizza baby.
That scared the shit out of me. I'm like, I don't even know who this is.
That's a year-old girl.
I don't even know who the hell these girls are.
There's no way she's older than.
I know. I was like, I showed that to my sister.
What number?
There's no way she's older than. That's a year-old girl.
I don't even know who scared the shit out of me. I'm like, I don't even know who this is.
That's a year-old girl.
Did he say 8? Did he say 8? 8-year-old? Read his mouth. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Use your own.
That scared the shit out of me. I'm like, I don't even know who this is.
That's a year-old girl.
I don't even know who the hell these girls are.
There's no way she's older than.
I know.
8? He said. It looks like 8. 8? As in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 8? No, I'm tripping. There's no way.
I was like, I showed that to my sister.
And then she said, would you like to see my yummy pizza videos?
And sister was like, my sister knew what that was. I'm like, what?
This person's trying to buy it right here.
I know.
So here, this is one thing you have to do. So first, you have to keep it in airplane mode because if you take it out, you get on that cell service, it continues. We could get this fixed, man.
Thank God. I appreciate that. I really do.
We want to find who's making this.
The one that mostly comes to me on is like Facebook Messenger.
They're just messaging all these accounts on your phone. Man, do you know
I don't even know how they've gotten hold of my number.
Bro, you could get in big trouble for this.
I know. That's what I told my sister. I'm like, I need this shit gone.
Do you think it could be your sister, maybe?
I don't think it's her, but it could be people that she has dated in the past.
So if you have to guess.
People that she dated in the past that's going to be sending you pictures and videos of children in an inappropriate way. Can you lie any better? Can the lie get any worse? Here's the news. If you are a pedophile and you have been exposed, there's no getting out of it. There's no lie that you can construct. There's no lie that you can fabricate that will change the situation. You're done. Just like cheating. Once you get caught cheating, there's no excuse that you can construct.
It's like on a scale from like 1 being like few to 10 being like a lot. How many like child things do you think these people are downloading on your phone?
God, I don't know. My sister knows.
And now he's saying that people are downloading it onto his phone. He's not the one downloading them.
Was a family lawyer.
Yeah.
And so we told him about it. And so he's actually been trying to look into seeing where this shit's coming from.
And has he making any headway?
On one of them, he actually did, but I don't remember what the name of the person was.
It's almost hard to look at
How the
this
hell-
stuff.
I know. I'm like, I can't even.
Skin craving moisture? Get a 6% hydrating serum wash. Get Dove Hydration Boost with hyaluronic acid.
Snap your W-2 and file your taxes 100% free. Plus, get your biggest refund. File.
Even remember where this shit's coming from.
And has he making any headway?
On one of them, he actually did, but I don't remember what the name of the person was.
It's almost hard to look at
How the
this
hell-
stuff.
I know. I'm like, I can't even deal with this shit. That's why I want to come here, and I wanted to see if I could physically see her mother.
So what were you gonna do with the mother? Like, what were you
I
gonna
was
tell
gonna take her
her?
aside and ask her, what is going on with this? I said, do you realize your child is trying to hook up with older men?
Yeah.
That's right. Always blame the kids. If they decide to send you provocative pictures, don't block them. What you should do is download it so that you can show it to the mother that you don't know. Yes. Because they will do it again, right? And I want to make sure that I'm the only one that gets those so that I can show it to the mother.
Does, then that's a whole nother ball of wax.
You know, kids aren't gonna ever tell their parents about that stuff.
That's what I said.
So that way I don't have to just keep on scrolling. Like, where would you say it's like the most at on your device?
Like I said, probably Messenger. Is where
Probably Messenger.
Let's see it.
Oh my God, they got it all on here too. Oh man.
I know about this one dude in Canada.
Yeah.
Was sending me shit all the fucking time until I stopped talking to him, because he was talking about how he always has all these blah 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 blah, works for this motel, blah blah. So that part was legit. He actually did work for this motel, and his wife, she would always hook him up with people. And I'm like, dude, I don't do hookups, and I didn't ask what the age variances were, but he sent me pictures of his daughter. I'm like, dude, this is your child.
He sent pictures of his daughter. 16
years old. I said, why are you sending me pictures of your kid?
And what did he say?
He said she likes people to see what she looks like. I'm like, okay.
So has he still been sending you that stuff?
Once I stopped talking to him, he realized maybe I knew something was up. Should be back at work again tomorrow. I do not know how to get rid of any of this shit. I did find out who last hacked my account, and he is no longer here. He's gone.
Who had last hacked your account?
It was actually one of my cousins.
Do you think your cousin's putting this stuff on here?
He could have been, because he got in trouble for child.
What do you think the youngest age is on here that he might have put? And nothing will surprise me, man.
Don't know, man.
Maybe like 15.
He's definitely done that before. I can't say personally that it was him. There's a good chance it was, because he just got in trouble for it.
And when was this?
A little over a year ago.
And so none of these messages are yours in here, man. You promised me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I wanted to see if I could actually meet her mother.
Right.
I wanted to get behind this and say, what the hell
Yup.
is going on?
Have you done this for other parents before?
Yeah, I actually helped a parent figure it out once before.
You are a hero. Thank you so much for downloading child porn onto your phone and meeting up with the parents of those children and helping them solve the case of what's really going on. Helping them to better discipline their children, because you're not the weirdo for downloading those pictures and videos. They need to do better as parents. And the children should go to like boarding school or something. Probably even juvenile detention for pursuing older people. Just like how real pedophiles Like I said, should go to a mental asylum with all the other psychotic people. Children that are crazy about older people should also go to a mental asylum. They all need help.
Four years ago. What happened?
It's kind of the same. She wanted my help figuring out if her daughter was actually doing these videos and sending them to me.
Yeah.
Right. So because this mother needs help, what I'm going to do is keep talking to the girl, and I'm going to have her I'm going to allow her to send me the stuff. And then I'm going to download it to show to her mom. It just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better and better and better.
I looked into it. I helped her figure it out, and sure enough, the cops here for me.
Probably just that ruckus over there.
Because, dude, seriously,
I'm getting this downloaded right now.
Yeah,
I'm helping you. We're not gonna say nothing. If you don't mind, so I can get it on here. What's the password? So I can go on and start deleting. What's the password? Because it's gonna pop up on my computer.
You're being honest with me, then
I'm being honest with you.
Because he's right here. Come here.
Here, if you can. So his phone's in airplane mode right now.
Let's go out here, guys. You ain't weapons on you, do you?
No, sir.
Okay, come on. I'll make sure you got no weapons on you, okay?
Yeah. But while he's doing that, man, all that child in there, like, you wanted me to delete that?
I did.
And about what was the youngest age in that phone?
I'm not sure.
But you want me to get rid of all that child?
Because my accounts are all being hacked so bad, I tell you, I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Okay, yeah. And you're not gonna talk sexual to your girls no more?
Go
Okay. Appreciate you. So he had messaged our decoy first on the Facebook app.
When did he message?
On February 10th at 6 a.m.
He claims to be how old?
He's 56, he said.
56.
So he initiated
Yes,
the conversation.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
How are you doing? Good. Just got home from school. What about you? Do you have Zangi? What is Zangi?
So Zangi, you know Telegram?
Telegram, yes.
So it's kind of like that. It's where it's like an encrypted app for more privacy and stuff and nefarious stuff and everything. And people use apps like that, like weed dealers and stuff use it, but also child traders use it as well to trade. And on his Zangi account, he had multiple accounts with the username Pizza Lover.
Okay.
And pizza is
So Zangi's an encrypted messaging.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Donate plasma today and receive up to $700 your first month. CSL Plasma. Do the amazing.
It's a no mess laundry bliss. Clean those clothes.
Yeah. How
Lover.
Okay.
And pizza is
So Zangi's an encrypted messaging.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How old are you, my friend? 18. That's cool. Okay, so he acknowledges it.
And then she also sent a picture of her in the school bus.
I'm gonna just note for my body cam the screenshot 20250. Do you have a picture I can see? She sent a photo indicating it's a minor. You have very sexy lips. Have you ever been kissed by an older man? Where are the conversations, like the sexually charged conversations?
So I have a folder. We call it just incriminating, so that way it could just be fast paced.
Okay.
Kissing an older man, that's not incriminating enough. The hell? It's not enough? Okay.
Okay, I would start by kissing your neck, lips, then take your top off and kiss and suck on those sexy. Then I would have you take my pants off and suck my. After in your mouth, I would strip you the rest of the way, sit you on the bathroom counter, and get down and lick and eat your. And he continues with more. Have you done that before? Yeah, once.
I can never be a police officer. Seeing something like that as an African woman, I'm gonna do this to you. I would be like, Zambinanga, Esprit on my bit. Like, I would have said a lot of crazy stuff. I don't know how they have a straight face. All three of them, they all have a straight face. Oh, nah, not me. I would have lost it every single time. Nothing new will surprise me. Every single time, I'ma lose it. I will even be closing my ears like, j'ai fini. No more. I don't want to hear it. Arrest. Throw it. He's going to hell. You know, how do they have a straight, even if you're used to it, every time I will be shocked.
Was teen though, acknowledging another minor.
He gave you the phone.
He gave me the phone.
Right?
Yes,
He
ma'am.
didn't try to take it away. It was no force.
No, man, we have it all recorded. We said.
Why does that matter? Why does that matter?
Is it cool if we see your phone? He was like, yeah. He wanted us to delete it.
What did you initially see on the phone?
When I saw Zangy, we see a lot of times that's where they be trading child. So when I went on Zangy, right away I'm seeing the pizza emojis all on there. I already know what that means. And I just see a 15-year-old sending a video, and I just seeing a bunch of videos.
So you saw child
Yeah.
on that app?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I don't want to believe that there are actually children that go on the Zangy app and see older, nasty Neanderthal men put the pizza emoji, and then those children are like, okay, let me send provocative pictures of myself. I don't think any child is doing that. I think what's happening is that people are recycling photos from children. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. Because growing up, girls like my age, I would say like 12 to 15, we all were talking about like older men, but it never gave 50, it never gave 60. It always gave her 15, but this guy's in his early 20s. It's still bad. It's still bad. But he's like, oh, 15, the guy's in his early 20s. So if we're pushing it 25 or so. I even knew some that were into guys that were like 30. You know, like girls that like their teachers. They think their teachers are attractive. Stuff like that. But I cannot fathom children looking at emojis of pizza on the Zangy app, and then they're sending those pictures and videos to those people. No way. It has to be recycled CP. I don't believe it. No. Because it doesn't make sense to me. There's no way.
If you can, put it all on a thumb drive as well.
Yes, sir. I'm
Just
gonna.
meet me and just go to the PD.
Yes, sir.
And I'll meet you over there, okay?
Okay, appreciate you guys. Hello, Miss Lottie. Are you Jason Sexton's sister?
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that he's been arrested. He came to meet what he thought was a 15-year-old girl, and also the police found a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm the person I called him. We have an organization where we report people who come to meet minors.
Believe me, I appreciate that. I was from the time I was 15, so I am very grateful for you guys.
I just know he was saying that like he stays with you guys.
He lives in my house.
What he told us was he told you that he was gonna go meet the girl's mom to let her know what she was doing. I was like, oh really? So I was like, so your sister knows about this?
No.
Yes.
I am babysitting my granddaughter. I didn't even know he was leaving the house.
I saw a couple videos of the granddaughter, nothing bad or anything like that.
He's not allowed to be around my granddaughter without my daughter or myself.
Really? Has he done stuff in the past?
In need of a refresh? Get a 2% refining serum body wash. Get new Dove Skin Replenish with niacinamide.
Well, what do we have here?
It's your last chance to get Disney Plus and Hulu for just $2.99 a month.
No way. Yes.
Allowed to be around my granddaughter without my daughter or myself.
Really? Has he done stuff in the past?
I don't know if it'll hurt him, but he has a long history of stuff. So when he was 17, he got in trouble. His adoptive parents caught him trying to do things to his sisters.
So you should be locked up too. He lives in your house with your daughter and your granddaughter. But you just said that he's not allowed to be around the granddaughter without the daughter present or you present. And you just said that when he was 17, he tried to do stuff with his sister. So you know about all this. You know. You know that he's a pedo. You know that he's a weirdo. You know that he's a creep. You know that he's nasty. You know this. You knew this. You've been knew this. You're saying, I'm so grateful that you guys, finally got to him? Like you're taking a fresh breath of air? You should be arrested. Because you just also mentioned that he has a long history of this stuff. Why didn't you report it at the beginning before it became long, let alone short? I don't understand. Unless I'm missing something, I feel like if you are aware of all of this, you are an accessory to pedophilia. Just like how if you are aware of a murder, you are an accessory to murder. I'm not saying that's legally accurate, but that's just how I'm speaking from my feeling. If you know about a murder and you're choosing to hide it, you are an accessory to that murder. So you, sister, should be locked up because you knew and you didn't report it. Ew, but he's my brother! Womp womp. That's violating children. And his sisters as well, apparently. So no one is safe. No woman is safe with him. You won't even let him around your granddaughter. You won't even let him be around. If you're not going to jail, you're going to hell. Like, it's one or the other. Or both. It should be both. Unless I'm missing something. What do you mean she's minding her business? Nah, she can rot for that. Protecting your pedophile brother. You see what I'm saying? No, let me come back. You see what I'm saying? What I was just talking about? People will have the audacity to look at people of the LGBTQ community and wish death upon them. But when it comes to their family, like, oh, my family member is a child molester, is a rapist, I have to protect them. That's my family. But if you're gay, you should be pathetic.
And he was given the choice of going to the military or going to prison, and he chose the military, and then he got kicked out of the military for fraudulent records. I warned him when he moved in with me because he had a medical crisis. I see on his phone that he had, because his phone is on my phone plan.
Yes, ma'am.
I told him, I said, you're going to get arrested if you don't stop.
You're going to get arrested if you don't stop. You should have called the police right then and there. He's 56. Why? What? There's a thing about me streaming that I be noticing. I be foreshadowing before I even know what's about to happen. We were just talking about sick people that protect child molesters, rapists, husbands that beat on their wives, or even wives that abuse their husbands, all of that. And we have it here on this episode. This sister, I don't care. I'm not going to protect you. Because not only you are a danger to society, but I'm not going to be an accessory to your sick ways. That's how I think. I may watch you go to court. I may sit on your side because you are my family member. I still love you. But you are sick. I'm not going to protect you. I may even send you commissary because you're still my brother, but you need to be brought to justice. Or you are my sister, you need to be brought to, uncle, whatever, you need to be brought to justice. If you don't stop, you're gonna get arrested. What about, I'm gonna call the police immediately because you are a pedophile. You have child porn on your phone.
He said, I'm not doing anything. I'm just looking at stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
And I kicked him out of my house when my girls were little because with my youngest...
That's not enough. That's not enough. You should have called the police.
He attempted something with her.
He attempted something and it keeps getting better. So he attempted something on your who?
My house when my girls were little because with my youngest, he attempted something with her.
With your child. He tried to do something with your child. And you didn't call the police. You found child porn on his phone. You didn't call the police. You found out that he tried to do something to your daughter. And you still didn't call the police. All you did was kick him out of your house. You need to go to jail too. You need to be locked up. You're protecting him. This has nothing to do with your children. You made it nothing to do with your children. You're not protecting your children. You're protecting him. Wow.
I appreciate your honesty. We have cases where people see everything laid out in front of them and they'll be like, no, this is fake.
Well, the other thing too is he's had his Facebook account blocked like 2 or 3 times.
Really?
And I told him, he goes, no, somebody reported me. I wasn't talking to anybody. I was talking to the mom. I wasn't talking to the daughter.
He was saying how he wanted to do stuff with both of them, but he was mostly directing everything towards the 13-year-old girl. Then when he came to the meet, I had asked him if I could look at his phone, and I was like, do you ever get like weird messages from people? And he was like, oh my gosh, yes, all the time. And so he thought I was gonna be deleting it, but I just went to confirm, and I just saw a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Oh.
And that's when we called the
He's an
police.
habitual liar.
Yes, ma'am. I noticed that.
So this has been 40 years he's been doing this.
I think you should let the court know.
And you protected him all those years. You need to be locked up. That's not an opinion, it's a fact. You need to be locked up. So you knew the whole time, but let me just stay out of it, even though he's touching people's kids. Let me stay out of it, even though he's potentially sleeping with people's kids. But let me stay out of it, even though he touched your daughter when your daughter was a baby, not able to protect herself. He touched your daughter. And you still said, let me stay out of it. I'm just going to kick him out of my house. No.
Whenever it goes to trial, because it's sad to say, but people like this, they do not change. Does he have any kids of his own, or does he only have
No kids. He was married one time to a lady for less than a year, and she was a known prostitute. Like, he got mad at my mom and ran off and worked for the circus for 7 years. There could be people he's done stuff to that we will never know.
You know. That's the thing. She won't even at least testify against him. She's been covering him. She just let him go. Knowing that he was probably touching other people's kids. Knowing that he will do it again. She let him go. What do you mean testify against him? If she does it, she does it. But the fact that she's not taking steps to it says a lot. She won't even report him.
Simply because he traveled with a circus for 7 years training elephants.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like, he's been beat up because of his history. I think I know the reason. A group of 3 Mexican brothers that lived on the corner, we live in a small town, bashed his face in, and he had his jaw wired for 6 weeks. And I'm sure it's because he was trying to peek in on Jessica or something, their sister.
And I bet he didn't say why they did that.
No, he said he was walking home from a party and got jumped.
I mean, you sound like an amazing mother. You sound like an amazing grandmother. I just wanted to let
I hope that he's being sarcastic. I hope he's being sarcastic.
you know, maybe just ask around the family, the younger kids, just to be sure, just to be sure.
Well, I will tell you, he got caught jacking off with my aunt and my cousin's underwear, and they found the underwear under his pillow. And so he hasn't really been around my family since then. Like, he's been estranged from our family.
But no one in the family is willing to contact authorities. All of y'all need to be locked up.
Up until he had his health crisis a couple of years ago, and I went and got him because the hospital called me.
Usually I have to prove it to people to let them know, but you seem not surprised at all. So I'm not gonna even bother sending you the chat logs and stuff. You probably wouldn't even want to see that stuff anyway.
I really don't want to read it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I'm not surprised that
Report
he got
her.
caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he's probably never stopped.
He was talking to a lot
No,
of
it would have stopped if you would have reported him. Don't be stupid.
other young girls on his phone. From what I saw, it just so happened that we're the ones to catch him first.
I'm glad y'all caught him before he really did do something bad.
No, he probably did something really bad, and that could have been prevented if you would have just called the damn police.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you.
No problem. I appreciate you too. You have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll just hit me up if you have any other questions. All right, y'all. So
No. I cannot wait to read the comments. I'm gonna read the comments after this.
So as of today, Jason is still in jail. He was charged with online solicitation of a minor, and he was also charged with cheese pizza possession. So just great job by the police department. They did an stellar job with that. It's actually March 17th when I'm recording this. So he's been in jail for a while now. So W's in the chat. Also, you guys heard the phone call that I had with his sister. So after that, his sister went around trying to find his other electronic devices, and she did. Luckily, he didn't have passwords on them, but unluckily for her, when she went through them, she found a bunch more cheese pizza, like a lot. So she turned those into the authorities. Actually, it was this many.
After how long? That's number one. After how long? Number two is why wait until somebody caught him to do your investigation and find more devices to turn to the yeah, no, she still needs to be arrested.
Devices with cheese pizza on them, which is absolutely ridiculous. This dude Jason was an absolute monster. Huge shout out to my decoy. Please be sure to follow her. I have her link down in the description below. My decoys do a wonderful job, and literally without them.
Okay, the video's done, so I want to see the comments. The ones that I'm looking for are about the sister. What the hell? What is it? You guys can see, obvious. Okay. Major respect to the sister. She's insanely strong for protecting her daughters and speaking up and not trying to cover up for him. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Okay, there we go. So I'm not tripping. Well, he was also living with her even though she knew what he does. She even says she caught him before trying to do something to her youngest daughter. Hello? Why didn't she contact authorities? Thank you. Another one. You're crazy. The sister caught him with CP in the past and did not turn him into the police. She's just as guilty to me. She let this monster continue on for years by not turning him in. Then, so messed up. That's what I'm saying. I don't care. I don't care. If you do not contact authorities, I don't care if you disown the family member. You are an accessory to pedophilia. If you know that your family member is a serial murderer, I understand why you would be scared, but at the same time, as long as you don't say nothing, you are an accessory. So that's weird. I don't care. I know it's hard. I know that it's difficult to be like, oh, I don't know what to do. You know what to do. You just don't have the strength to do it, even though what you're doing is wrong. It's wrong. You caught child porn on your brother's phone. You know what? It's one thing for you to catch child porn on your brother's phone and you're like, I'm going to kick him out of my house. But you find out that your brother tried to do something to your daughter. Your brother tried to do something with your auntie's panties and with someone else's panties in the family, and you still did not contact police. That's where I'm completely gone. I'm completely gone. I'm out. You did not protect your children. You can't even protect other people's children, but at least your own children, you couldn't even do that. And you guys, not saying you guys, but like people want to defend this and say, the sister is so strong. The sister is amazing. Okay, you guys. Let me respond to chat real quick. I had to focus on the segment. No, wow, the way he is explaining himself, he wants to come across innocent. All these pedos have been doing that. It's so funny. Like, I cannot. I didn't know you were going to stream today. I mean, I knew, but wasn't sure. Anyways, I'm glad to be here, even though I'm late. Jenny, it's always a blessing to have you here. Whether you're early, late, it's always a blessing. Those conversations, sir, please. I wonder what was going on in his mind when he was writing that. Yeah. I saw that. She'll testify. I get what you're saying, but don't villainize the family for not reporting him. He was disowned, which meant that they don't support. Are you playing devil's advocate? Because there's no way, Anisu. Are you serious? So are you saying a bystander is as guilty as the perpetrator? She's not just a bystander, though. She's not just a bystander. A bystander is someone, for example, you're watching somebody get bullied, and you're like, right? But this is a pedophile. A pedophile that also touched the sister's kids. At least one of them. When the kids were young and defenseless. And she still did not contact authorities. To me, you are an accessory to pedophilia. At least for your own children, you couldn't call the police. You are just as bad. You need to get locked up. You're just as bad. It doesn't have to be, the sentence does not need to be as long as the perpetrator. But you were still an accessory. That's how I feel. Legally speaking, it may not be accurate. I don't even think it is accurate. But to me, it doesn't make any sense. I'll even do a poll right now. Do you think the sister is just as bad? I have these nails, so it's hard to type. I can't wait to take these off. I love getting my nails done, but when it comes to typing, while I get ready to close. We're going to do a poll. Give me a moment, please. I won't judge. I won't judge. I'm just curious. Let me get ready to close while you guys vote. I don't care if it's 2 people. Just please vote. Okay. Two votes, both say yes. So I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. It's time to move on, so I'm gonna end the poll. But I knew I wasn't tripping. Okay. Last thing I wanted to talk about, and I was contemplating on speaking on this because it's so embarrassing, but I have to talk about it. So earlier I talked about the wedding, how it was, the whole thing. It was a community type of affair. It was beautiful. Everybody came together. People from all over the world were coming together to support the marriage. It was beautiful. But I didn't mention this little thing that happened. I was like, oh my gosh, my people from streaming are going to be so disappointed in me. So, as you guys already know, for this wedding, there was a barbecue that was held. I believe in having barbecues because my people are coming from all over. I want us to sit, relax, enjoy, either before the wedding or after the wedding. Usually it's after, right? But this time it was before, right? So, I went to the barbecue with my family because I was hungry and because my people were there and because I wanted to help celebrate the couple, right? Now, the household that we went to, I was already familiar with. It's my pastor's house. I was already familiar with him. Obviously, I've known him since before he even became a pastor, before he even became ordained. It was his house. So my family already knows him very well. I was comfortable in the house. I was going up and down the stairs like nobody's business. Like, it wasn't that deep because we know each other very well. I love him very much. His wife, the whole family, love them dearly. All right. So the house was packed. And I think it was at most 50 people in the house, not including children. At least 50 people in the, oh, it's not at least, at most 50 people in the house, okay? I went in there with my sister and my father. I was talking to my people from Los Angeles. Shout out to y'all. My lovely Congolese people from LA. And we wanted to keep talking, but there wasn't a place to sit because, like I said, the house was packed. So, because I have been to the house multiple times, I was comfortable enough to go up and down the stairs whenever I wanted to. And that's exactly what I did. I'd go upstairs to the loft to go find somewhere to sit for all of us. All of us together, it was like, what, 7 people? I looked and I noticed that there were people sitting on the couches of the loft. So I went downstairs, okay? Oh my God. As I'm going downstairs, I hear, wait, I have seen her on TikTok. I look up and I see this cute girl. She looked really young. I think she was like 14. This cute girl was looking at me and she said, like, I'm going downstairs. She's looking at me, like down at me. She said, I've seen you on TikTok. You're famous, bro. Yelling. And then I see 2 more people. I think it was 2 more girls look over the railing to look down at me. And honestly, they were in the perfect position to look down on me because what I did next was so shameful. Nobody should be looking at me, let alone look up at me. It was so embarrassing. You guys, oh my God, it was so like despicable. The excitement on their faces was so cute, but they were yelling. And you guys, because they were yelling, because they kept saying, you're famous on TikTok, I know you, I see your videos. You guys, I didn't know what to do. So what did I do? I ran away. Away! Oh, guys, I've had people, when they say don't meet your idols, I understand now. Listen, listen. Hear me out, okay? I have come across people that recognize me from social media, right? Whether it's Instagram, TikTok, even YouTube, okay? I went to a wedding and there's this guy. I've noticed him for some time now because I know that he's cousins with someone that I know. Guys, wait! What? Hold on. Hear me out. Listen, let me defend my case. Listen, I went to a wedding, that same wedding. When I was there, I met a guy, and I was already familiar with like his looks and everything because he's cousins with someone that I've known for years. Like when he first came to America, that cousin, when he first came to America, right? He told me, hey, my girl watches you on YouTube streaming. So hey, girl, the girlfriend, if you're watching me, hey, but oh my God, you know, every time people recognized me from social media, it was very like, you know, regular. It was like, oh, I've seen you on TikTok, or can we take a picture, or like, you know, how are you? Like, you know, it would be all vibes. Listen, stop! Don't even talk to me. Listen to me. Don't type. Wait. So, you guys, I'm already trying to improve my social skills. Okay? I have never, that was my first time. And I've been getting like, some type of recognition here and there since 2020. I have never had somebody scream at me, let alone 3 people scream at me, and we're in a house. We're not outside. You guys, we're not outside. We're in a house. No, stop it. Listen, we were in a house, okay? And so I didn't know what to do. I ran away. I ran. Like, this is the stairs. Like, let's say the stairs like this, right? So I'm going down the stairs, and I hear screaming, "Ow! You're from TikTok! Wait, I know you, bro! I know you! I know you!" One of them even said, "Wait, what's her name again?" You know what? Thank God you don't know my name. I don't want you to know my name because I brought shame to my own name. I don't want to say what my name is. I didn't even introduce myself because it was so shameful. So I'm going down. Listen! Stop! I'm going down the stairs. I recognize you from TikTok. I did this. And not only I did this, I just kept going. And as I'm going down the stairs, as if it can't get any worse. Mind you, you guys, African people are loud. African people, they be in their own zone when they're talking to each other. So why is it that when I went downstairs and I was doing this, and my eyes were shut, I opened my eyes and it's dead silent. They were all staring at me. I wish I was lying. You think I would share this type of information just to lie? I'm telling you the truth. Everybody turned to me and it went dead silent. Mind you, there were people that were outside too. They also stopped talking to figure out what the heck was going on. And they were all staring at me. I went downstairs to the kitchen. So the way that the house is set up, you have the loft, you go downstairs. On your right, you will see the sitting area, like the living room, and in front of you, you will see the kitchen. I went towards the kitchen. I couldn't even go towards the kitchen because people were staring at me. So I ran to my group. And they were looking at me like, what the heck happened? What did you do? I said, oh, they recognized me from TikTok and da-da-da-da. And my sister looked at me with so much shame. And she was like, and you ran away? Natalie, you ran away from your fans? You ran away from the people that are watching you? Why would you do that? I said, Christelle, we're in a house! We're in a house! In a house! We're not outside! Do you think that if we were outside, I would have ran away? Do you think that if we were outside, I would have ran away? No, I wouldn't. It would have been a little bit easy, but we were in the house. Anasu, shut up. Because what I did next, I told you guys, stop talking to me for a second. Let me defend myself. After that, I got myself together. And I went back upstairs to give all of those people a hug. I said, it's nice to see you, nice to meet you, thank you for supporting me, etc., etc. That's what I did. But I can't lie to you. I can't lie. I did that after my pastor, because he saw the whole thing happen. He was upstairs. He saw the whole thing happen. He came up to me. He said, Nata, in my house. Your fame is in my house. Blah, 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 blah. And then he said to me, I always say, I don't think I'm all that. So I promise you, every time I get recognized, I get confused. That's why I ran away. I was confused. Like, Dan, you watch me. You guys, you don't understand. When I come on here, when I'm running my mouth, when I'm streaming, I act like I'm talking to my homegirls. I act like I'm talking to my homeboys. You know what I mean? I really just be talking. It doesn't come to my mind like how many people are watching me. It doesn't. I just talk. So when I go outside, I'm like, and people recognize me from social media, I'm like, oh, you actually watch me? You're talking to me like, wait, I watch you, and I'm the one that's going to interview you. I'm going to be questioning you. You watch me? But why? Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. But you actually watch me? You know me? I just come on here and talk. So, not only Pastor came to me, but so did his wife, First Lady. She came up to me. She was like, Nata, did you just run away? I said, Auntie, yes, I ran away. I did run away. Auntie, I'm sorry. She said, Nata, you can't be doing stuff like that to people. They want to talk. Like, I don't even remember what she said, but she was giving me a whole pep talk. Like, you can't be doing stuff like that. So I was like, Auntie, I am so sorry. She's like, you're saying sorry for... You need to go to your people. Nobody. Okay, listen. I was going to go back to my people regardless. I just ran away because it has never happened before, let alone in a house. Mind you, in the same house, when the dowry was happening, before the dowry, what's the name? There was somebody that looked at me and was like, hey, I know you from TikTok. You guys, it's so bad. The way that I respond, because I'm so awkward. I keep telling you guys I'm awkward, and you guys, you won't believe me until you actually see me in person. I am so awkward. When I tell you that I am a people person, I am so awkward. I'm outgoing. I can really talk. But if the first thing you say is, "Oh, I know you from I know you from," so I'm gonna do this, and that's exactly what I did right before the dowry, before the groom's family even walked in. Somebody said, I know you from TikTok. You be doing those wait, hold, like, doing that. I'm like, oh. Guys, I need help. But on hold on, because throughout that time, it started to get better for me. So the very first time, I know you from yeah, the very first time I did that. You guys, I'm not lying. The way that you guys are roasting me, that means you believe me. I did this, right? The second time, because it happened, I think 4 times. The second time, it was the screaming. I know you from The second, I was like, ah! I ran away, but I came back and gave a hug. The third time was at the wedding itself, the white wedding. Oh, I be seeing you on TikTok. My girl watches you, right? I'm like, oh, I appreciate that. Like, where is she at? How's she doing? It got good. It got good. And then the 4th time, what was the 4th time? Oh my God, I know it was 4 times, but what was the 4th time? Oh, the 4th time was at my church, because people came to my church coming from the The wedding itself, they came. Oh, I have you on Instagram. I like your videos and da 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 da. I said, oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the support. You guys, I'm getting better. Okay? I messed up in the beginning. The first 2 times were rough, especially the second time. But the 4th time was the best. I did stupendous. I did good. I'm getting better. These are things I'm not supposed to share with you guys. But like I said, I talk to y'all like y'all are my homegirls and homeboys. So that's exactly what happened. Can you please be proud of me? Something. Can somebody be proud of me? Hello? Anyone in the chat? I got better as time went on. Anasu, I got better though. I got better. Over the time, I got better. The first 2 were bad, but the second half was good. I refuse to be ashamed forever. I'm getting better. I have my people in the UK. Am I going there expecting for everyone to know me? Absolutely not. To this day, I get shocked. I get shocked every time, like, oh, you know me? You know what I mean? But I said, if you catch me in Brussels, London, or Paris, please come say hi. I would love to meet you. Isn't that good? That's what I said. I don't care. You know what? I'm gonna validate my damn self. I'm getting better. I'm doing pretty good. So, you can talk smack, but I know that I'm getting better every single time. I would love to meet y'all. But for those of you that have been watching and you know how bad I am with my social skills, you won't be surprised. You can, at that point, you can even be like, Nata. You can be like, Nata, I know you're from TikTok, but don't run away from me. I will laugh so, I'll be like, I will laugh so hard because you understand. I will actually laugh really hard. Trust me. I need to leave you guys alone. I will say one more time, starting next week, I'm going to be streaming only on Saturdays. All right. But if anything more changes, I will let you guys know. You guys will be the first to know. But tomorrow and the day after, you know, it's going to be all right. I don't think tomorrow's stream is going to be long because I wanted to do Pop the Balloon, the last episode, because that one seemed messy. Not this recent one. The one before seemed really messy. Mama Arlette and Papa Bayam, if your show is following the vision that you have for the show, I'm not going to watch. I love what you got going on, but I'm going to get bored. I will get bored. The reason why your show is popular is because of the toxicity that comes with it. But yeah, I know you guys hate Pop the Balloon, so I'm going to do my best to avoid it. But if I end up avoiding Pop the Balloon, please do not expect the stream to go on this long unless I really have something to yap about. Like Fit's video from the beginning was only 17 minutes, but we almost reached, I think, 2 hours because I had so much to say. You know what I mean? So yes, I don't know if I have any more announcements. So thank you all so much for your support. I felt so much love over the week from you guys, whether you saw me in person or you are watching me online regardless, thank you so much. If we have met, it was a blessing to meet you. Meeting you guys is always a blessing to me. You guys, I don't want to get emotional. You guys help me to keep going. You guys are just amazing. So I really am grateful for you guys, and I definitely do acknowledge that I am nothing of significance without y'all. Of course, obviously with God, you have significance, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you guys help me to keep this stream thing going. So it is sad that I'm toning it down to 1 day a week, but it's just for the betterment of myself to not get burnt out. I will be honest with you guys. It may get to a point where I will start streaming spontaneously, but it's not during these days. I promise. It's not during these days. We're going to keep the schedule. I love you guys so much. Thank you, Anisu. Thank you, Sani. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Thank you all. Even the guy that keeps talking about, let's get married. At least you're watching, bro. Thank you. I don't want to speak too much on it, but these men will never listen. I keep telling these men, I promise you, you don't have a chance. You don't have a chance. The chance that you have does not exist. And I keep saying, I'm not that content creator that's going to see what you're saying and be like, oh, I'm gonna just let him go. No, I'm gonna tell you that you are dreaming and you need to wake up. I am not your girl. I will never be your girl. I don't want to deal with you. I don't even want to know what you look like. Men like that, I don't want to know what you look like. I don't care. Because I read DMs every single day. I don't respond because people like to break boundaries. But I read every single DM, and most of them are talking about, I want to marry you. I want to do this. I want to do that. I keep telling y'all, you're delusional. I keep telling y'all, get ready to unfollow me the day that I ever come out with a man, because you guys are so delusional. You think you have a chance. You don't. My father told you to wake up and stop being delusional. I'm so ready for that day. I pop out with my future husband and I lose at least, I don't even know, a few hundred followers. I don't even know. Because some men are really something else. Some men are really delusional. If you are thinking to yourself that you have a chance, honestly, unfollow me right now. Don't be delusional. I care about you guys so much. I don't want you to be insane over me. I'm not that girl. I don't like to feed off of people's obsession. I warned you. All right, my people. I am going to get going. God bless every single one of you. I love you all. And trust me when I tell you, I be thinking about you guys. And I think about you guys by name. It's actually crazy. I think about y'all by name. I'd be like, oh, I hope Anisu's okay. I was at the barbecue. I thought about Jenny. I thought about Dayu. I thought about Sani. I thought about all of y'all. All of y'all. So that's why I keep telling y'all, I'm going to keep remembering names as much as I can until I cannot anymore, because it's just so many people. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for supporting me. If you have been here since the beginning, which I know Anisu has. Regardless, I'm very appreciative. Even if you were here for 2 seconds, thank you so much for being here. Sani, thank you. Jenny, thank you. I don't know who the fourth person was, but thank you. I already said it. If you're here for 2 seconds and you left, or you're watching the playback, even if you're watching the playback, thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Gamata bizu. Mwah! Bye, my people.